Put some dirt in your eye. Welcome everyone to another exciting episode of Dice Riot Roleplay, where we play a 5e compatible homebrew tabletop RPG called Goblins Gunsmoke, which is a high fantasy Wild West setting. Said we would stop doing it, we still have not.
No, we never
It's
stop.
been months, we're not going to stop.
You can't make us.
I'm doubling down! Double barreling.
Turn down for what?
Exactly.
Absolutely never.
For nothing. Anyways, yes, we're currently following the exploits of a group of rough riding adventurers known as the Redeemers as they cross the realm of Muri'kas on high plains Wild West adventures with magic and mystery and eldritch horror and lots of gunfire. Mm-hmm. It's been great so far. Currently, we're in the midst of a plot in which we're following our adventurers as they are riding the rails towards the Marsh of Madness, where Harlan Stormsurge, our half-orc frontierist's mother, resides, because his mother has not been located in his most recent inquiry to write to her. And then he sent an owl to investigate, and she is no longer at the farm. It looks like there was some sort of a fight. So Harlan rushed off to go and save her, and his friends chased after him and caught up with him and were like, "No, Harlan, we can help you. You should ask us to help you." And he's like, "Oh, we're friends?"
We're friends now?
Yeah. So now they are all en route to the Marsh of Madness to see if they can find Harlan's mom and if she is in some sort of danger to resolve the danger. And in the midst of that, they stopped off at a ghost town after a gang of goblin banditos derailed the train almost and destroyed the fuel source for the train. And they managed to free the residents of this ghost town from a curse and get the fuel for the train, which allowed them to get into the Mexican Republic, which is a half-elf sovereign nation to the south of Muri'kas. Mm-hmm. And they are currently riding the rails between the spiritual center of that nation and the actual capital, which is called Mesa Colossus. And they were being pursued by a mysterious, nefarious character known as Emerald Eyes, a green-eyed drow with a mustache, who seems to be tracking them. They don't know why, and then they assaulted him unprovoked.
Sure.
So hopefully there won't be any consequences to them opening fire on him in public places multiple times.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Sure.
And Anthony will not be joining us this evening. He had some family issues to deal with, so
I will
Alvin,
play me and Alvin.
Sure, yeah, no, it's not gonna happen. Alvin will be taking a step back. It's great. We got you back, Paul, and then now Anthony's gone, so we're just trading people out at this point. It's great. I love having to play NPCs and
Who are you excited to be next week?
Me
and Donald
Kara, don't you guys Rochambeau to decide who shows up and who stays home, and I'll play that.
Don't worry, I'll be Alvin.
All right. So, does anybody have any stuff they want to say before we get going, or?
I didn't bring my notes.
You didn't bring your notes.
Okay. I'll just have to use my memory.
I also didn't bring my notes.
Because you didn't take them. It's a pretty good reason to not have them, though. Yeah.
Basically the same situation.
Cool.
Love that.
Yeah.
Anyway, so then in that case, we will just dive right back in to Goblins and Gunsmoke.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'm ready.
So things are finally quieting down now. On the train, where you guys just finished your chaotic, climactic, bloody gunfight with Emerald Eyes and a host of goblins that he had hired on, apparently, who were disguised as members, or just as passengers on board the train.
Looks like he came ready for a fight.
We're gonna have to check everyone for a ticket now. Talk to them separately about it, because these guys should not have been able to get on the train.
So, well, you guys did invite a whole town full of people from the ghost town on board the train.
They should have all been given tickets.
Yep.
I would have handwritten them. And then we signed off on them.
Sign it, Nicholas Stipes approved.
Yeah.
So things are finally starting to quiet down. People are being ushered out of the dining car, which is now closed because everything is full of bullets. And so you guys are picking up the pieces now, and Emerald Eyes, as we mentioned last time, his body disappeared. So
I recall.
Well,
How dare they?
hospital.
yes,
Doctor
Ace. I forgot to
Ace.
mention Ace Luckfoot. Your brave if headstrong gnome companion. Wandslinger has been gravely injured and was just barely. You got a nat 20 on a medicine check for that, or somebody did. Who was that? Was that him?
Yes.
You
Yeah.
did that, and then I think I gave him a potion.
Yes.
And that kept him.
You stabilized him, and then the
Alive.
potion healed him, and he is barely alive, but he is still gravely injured.
He's our pal.
Yes, you're a rotten soldier. You're a good time boy.
I've warmed up to him.
Good.
Yeah.
Yes, so he is currently being held by Nicholas, he was dying in Nicholas's arms before he was healed.
And now we will get him to a doctor, or if you want to try healing him. Does he need a regular doctor?
I mean, you could try magic if you'd like.
I would like. It's not my magic.
Well, Nicholas, address Nibbles then.
Please heal him.
Yeah, of course.
He was very helpful.
You really had to think about that?
Yeah.
I don't want him to die.
Surprisingly.
You keep
Surprisingly.
forgetting he exists, so it would change my life very little.
How did you say that about dear Ace?
You're making me get a book out.
Why?
Yeesh.
It's
Because I don't
his,
have heal written down
it's
or
his
cure.
holy book, and it's filled with pictograms.
Yeah.
Two members of
'Cause he
our
can't
party are illiterate.
It has a little herb and a little plus sign and a little flower and some equals and a little drawing of a healing potion.
Son of a bitch.
Is that
I can read a little bit.
I did say herb, so yes,
Yeah.
it is Resident Evil.
Everything's Resident Evil now.
I don't make the rules.
I do.
All right.
It's Resident Evil now.
As long as it's not
Here comes
Fallout
Mr. X.
anymore.
Say what?
I cannot deal with him
Fallout.
again.
What about Fallout?
As long as it's not Fallout anymore. Everything's Fallout.
Well, now it's also Fallout.
Ah, nuts.
We're gonna have a fight there.
How many-
Fallout is
Okay.
amazing.
Wow. Lose to you in the parking lot right now. Let's go.
That's right.
How many?
What's up?
How many hit points has he got taken off?
He only has 2 hit points currently.
Oh,
Because
that's
he dropped into negative territory. He was very close to being killed outright.
On death saves. wasn't
Emerald,
he?
yeah, he was making death saves. Emerald Eyes shot him at point blank range. and he
That's
was
so stressful.
gravely injured.
Sick.
Yeah.
No.
Alright, level 4, cure wounds, I guess.
You're so generous.
A level 4 spell slot
Thank you, thank you.
for a guy you don't even like.
Immediate.
She likes him now.
I've warmed up to him.
She's decided.
You just had to almost die.
Basically.
I see how it is.
To be fair to Marlene, she did warm up to him during the
Oh! Look at that roll!
Golly.
Oh, shit!
That's really good.
Your only good roll of the night and you wasted it on
He deserves it.
Plus your spellcasting ability modifier, that would be 4.
So 32
10, 17, 24, 32 hit points.
Cool. So, you fire up the old divine magic, pray to the Lightbringer to spare your dying friend in his moment of need, and as you hover your hands over him, your eyes glow golden white with light, and you can see through his skin, and you see his internal organs and stuff like that, and you can see he has bullets embedded in his body.
Fucking Neo this.
The healing potion closed up his wounds and stuff, but he had bullets inside of him. And yes, you, as you're guided by your god, you like reach into his body with an energy. Your hand turns spectral, and you reach into his body and lift the bullets out of him and drop them to the side. So he is now healing, and he will be not dying anymore.
Wow.
Damn, I'm cool as shit. Wow, did you see that? I pulled bullets out of this dude?
I did not know you could do that. It was
Wow,
very
Nibbles,
neither.
you sound so different.
It's very impressive.
I think this should be your new voice.
That was his blood speaking through him.
He hit a blunt before he
Yeah. I got this, guys. Hold this spliff.
Please remember this trick.
Huh?
Remember this trick.
Okay.
Yeah. You're gonna need to do that again.
What? Maybe.
Also,
Maybe
I only
not.
have 20 hit points left, so I can also be.
Can we take a long rest?
Yes, you can take a long rest. It's
Sweet.
you guys are only like 3 or 4 hours into a day and a half long trip to Mesa Colossus. So
Mesa Colossus, that's it.
Cool. Long rest.
yeah, you're gonna get a long rest in. So
Oh, yeah.
Is this like the
this one,
fashy place?
no, Mesa Colossus is the capital of the Mexican Republic, which is the half-elf nation.
Wait, am I? No,
It's Mexico.
I overcame
Yeah.
my poison.
Yeah,
Sheer
you
force of
shook
will.
off. Yeah, you shook it off.
I was like, I'm not poisoned anymore.
Yeah.
That's so good.
Oh,
It's called manifesting.
Can I
Look
pick
at
up? Can I pick up this?
Let me tell you a secret. It's called the secret.
Someone giving me that crap when I was in high school. I was like,
You're
I'm gonna
fine.
cure my diabetes. She's like, you could, and I was like, you're a teacher.
And now you're cured.
Oh, I thought you were talking about another student.
Nope.
No teacher.
Teacher.
Anyway.
I pick up the snake belt.
Oh, do you want to try to find it?
Yeah.
Roll an investigation check.
Oh no, it's missing 2. You don't have good
Snake belt? Is
I
this
have-
a belt made
Oh,
of snakes?
so Paul wasn't here. Emerald Eyes, when he was aggressively assaulted by Marlene, he tried to defend himself, and then they shot at him more, and then he whipped Nicholas in the face with his belt, and it turned into a rattlesnake.
And it bit me.
Sweet.
In the fucking neck.
in the neck.
That's awesome.
My guy is helping me.
Belt snake!
Alright, so roll with advantage.
Worse. He's half dead. He's all dead. So I got a 10.
10? Okay. You turn to... Which of your guys did you summon?
The one who didn't die, Nashus
got
back.
exploded.
So it was Boar.
Oh no, the boys got dead?
Well, they're
They
already
don't die,
dead.
they
They're-
just go back
they're
to
fine. They just go back
redemption.
to yeah.
Cool.
So Boar is
They
standing
save him
there.
later.
He's standing there like this, and his necrotic hand is now swollen because he got bit by a rattlesnake, and he's just like looking around. And you can see like venom leaking out of the 2 holes in his hand from where he pulled the snake off of you and it bit him. And he's like, I don't know what happened to your snake, boss. I think it got away.
You okay?
Oh yeah, I'm alright. I'm dead. It's not like it can kill me more.
That's true. Does it hurt?
Life is pain at this point for me, being undead and all.
That's
I kind of
so
just
sad.
get used to it. I'm okay. Thanks, boss.
Cool. All right.
You need me to stick around, or can I go back to?
You should go back home, put some ice on that,
Oh, okay.
and
They don't have ice.
you don't know, we could get a delivery. Put some
Magic exists, guys.
magic. Have someone in town put some magic ice on your arm, and tell the boys that you've earned a good rest.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that, boss.
Yeah, thanks.
All right. Good luck, everybody.
Goodbye.
Explodes into a cloud of bone powder, and he's
It's
gone.
awesome.
Right as this happens, because he's standing by the entrance to the train, Mr. Hartley walks in and goes, What is that? It's in my mouth.
Corpse dust. You'll be fine. You need to start ticketing people a little bit better because those goblins just snuck onto this train, no problem.
He is looking around at the train car and he's like,
And I'm chewing him out.
Good. He deserves it.
this is the
Goblins did this.
second car that has been destroyed since this voyage began.
Lucky we were here to defend it.
From what I've heard, you all started the attack that happened in here.
Actually, what I heard was this Emerald Eyes guy, he said something really racist to my friend, and I think he got everything that was coming to him.
Yeah. Basically.
I
Roll a deception check.
agree.
Yep. You do a good job with these things.
I'll try.
Woo!
That'd be a 13?
It's not the
Reverend Nibbles, I respect you a great deal. I don't think that occurred. From what I've heard from numerous witnesses, was that there was a gentleman with a serape, and Miss Shane attacked him with a
Ms.
revolver. Ms. Shane attacked him with a revolver, and he defended himself, and then a shootout began, and then the car was severely damaged, and now the dining car is non-functional.
I'll admit that was irresponsible of us.
And please don't mistake me. I am infinitely grateful that you all fended off the bandits that attacked the train before, and you were able to get us back on track, so to speak, after the incident in the Deadlands. But I also did receive word over the wire that there was apparently an incident that took place in Tlalokhan, in which you also shot up the town square.
Oh,
so
that was the gentleman who snuck onto the train.
I'm Alvin, and I show my badge, and I show the wanted poster for this guy that we shot
You're
at.
not playing that one. All right.
I'm in his seat, and I'm playing him.
Okay. Sure.
And
Go
looking
ahead.
at the camera.
Go ahead. You can play all the gunslinger mechanics in combat too.
Oh, nuts.
Just fire a gun.
I'll
That's
just,
fine.
it's two Harlans.
He just turns into Harlan. He looks at the wanted poster. He's like, I understand that this may have been a wanted individual. He may have even been a badman. But the fact of the matter remains is that you engaged in a gunfight in a crowded train car, and people could have been hurt.
They weren't, though.
But they could have been. I have
So
to
true.
ensure the safety of my passengers.
We'll stay in the
Pinky
caboose
promise
for
we
the
won't
rest.
do it again.
We'll stay in the caboose for the rest of the train.
Is that a Bajornian custom? I'm not familiar with this.
How about we keep
Yes.
to our rooms as much as we can for the rest of the journey, limit any chances of gunfights or explosions?
I feel that would be best. Yes. I have a great deal of faith in you as a peacemaker to keep the peace.
To keep the peace right now.
And as much as I'm trying not to have a poor opinion on bounty hunters, Mr. Summers, you are making that very difficult for me.
No, I'm doing a great job. What
We'll
do you mean?
have a conversation about self-control and when it's appropriate to pull your gun out in a crowded train full of people. Or
Thank
in
you.
town square.
Thank you. I would greatly appreciate that.
We'll say, let's take it to this big empty field, like in Dragon Ball Z.
I'm not familiar with
I
that.
don't know what that
term.
is. I
We're in the desert. There's so much big open space we could be having these gunfights in.
So yes, please return to your cabins, and if you have any respect for me whatsoever, I would greatly appreciate it if you did not shoot up my train any further.
For sure.
For sure.
Thank you. And he kind of like runs his hand through his hair and leaves the car.
I shoot.
Okay, I'm gonna. We're still in the dining car, the bar car.
Yeah, the dining car.
Okay. Is there any alcohol around?
That would be the bar car.
I'm gonna go to
Oh.
the bar car and grab a bottle before I go back to my room.
I actually have some because many moons ago,
Yeah, you did take
I
some.
took a random assortment of alcohol and snacks from the
And
bar
you
cart.
and you were just like shh as you did it.
Just like,
Let us retire.
cool.
With a nip.
Everybody, just keep an eye out for Emerald Eyes, because he's still out there. I don't think he just... I mean, I guess his dead body did just get up and walk away. I don't know. Or maybe someone stole his body. Either way,
What about his revolver?
keep an
Is his
eye out for him.
revolver
I think you
anywhere?
also need to promise not to jump into any gunfights on a crowded train car again.
I promise. I thought it was an acceptable custom. I'm new to this region.
Where I'm from, it's
I've
fine.
never been on a train before. I love it. And I would like to be invited back. I apologize.
Well, you've convinced me. I think Mr. Hartley's gonna be a harder sell.
Maybe I'll just take a train that's not his next time.
Yeah, there you go.
But this one was so nice.
It was so nice, and now it's destroyed.
Just 2 carts. The rest is beautiful, and they can fix this one.
Also the fuel car.
You just mend and.
That's not our
magic.
fault.
That's not our fault.
No, it was the
We can
bandits'
do
fault.
that.
So no snake belt?
No, you did not find the snake
I
belt.
try looking a second time.
You can, without advantage this time, roll for investigation on your way back to the train
Okay, I'm
car.
gonna give it one more try and then give up if it doesn't work. Oop, Nat
Wow.
one.
Nice.
So as you're leaving the dining car, you take one last look around and you see something, and you're like, snake belt. You like creep up on it real quick. And you have very exceptional reflexes as a peacemaker, and you go, ha! It's a rope. No one saw that.
Snakes are ropes.
No one saw that.
Sorry.
So,
Well, I'll just. No, Mr. Hartley left. I can't tell him to be aware of the rattlesnake on the train.
Is Emerald Eye's revolver gone?
nope, all of his stuff is gone. The only thing that was left behind was the hat that you picked up. I hope you wrote that down.
I did, but I don't have that note with me.
What do you mean?
The notebook is missing.
Oh, it was a hat of disguise.
Disguise hat. So, I just want confirmation. Is anyone on the train in danger of being bitten by a rattlesnake right now? Or is it also gone with him?
You have no idea because you're not familiar with this magical item. It could have.
Yeah.
You also didn't ask if it slithered away or if it just vanished.
I remember it got thrown into a corner
Yes.
because it was thrown against a window and the window was closed.
Yes.
I don't know if it poofed away.
Right. You don't know. That's the answer to your question.
Now, you're the reason someone might be at risk for being bit by a rattlesnake. Yeah, you can look for the rattlesnake belt.
I'll
It didn't
also
disappear with your
look for the
with your
snake.
undead
No,
guy?
because he took it off and then he threw it against a window, but the window was closed, so it was.
He tried to throw it out the
Tried to
window.
throw it out the window. Didn't work.
Alright, I've got a
It either poofed away or it is just.
19 to find the snake.
Where you're looking in the dining car, you find no sign of the snake. You are with a 19. You're fairly certain that the snake belt did not slither out of this train car, but you find no sign of it.
Okay, so it probably poofed with him. Got it. Just wanted to make sure
Mystery solved.
we didn't run out and someone's like, someone's been killed by rattlesnake poison. Venom.
Can we loot the goblins on the way out?
If you would like to, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't have to roll for it. They just have a bunch of really crappy revolvers on them, and one of them has a really terribly patched together scattergun that barely looks like it's holding together.
Cool.
But you guys could get bullet refills. I'm not looting the bodies.
I take some bullets. No,
Sure.
Mama never said anything about taking another man's bullets. Just not another man's gun.
Among the
it's true.
bodies, you do find 20 revolver bullets, and you find 5 shotgun shells.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Cool. For that gun I never use.
Yeah.
Won't run out of ammo.
The only reason you found it was because there was literally a guy with a scattergun. So
Alright. Cool.
Did he shoot Alvin?
who?
The scattergun guy?
He shot you.
Yeah. That guy sucks.
Oh yeah, he did. I hate him.
So we're just gonna go back to our rooms.
Yes.
Sit.
As you guys pass through the bar car on your way back to your cabins, Dennis is kind of like peeking up from behind the bar. He's like, is it over?
All clear.
Oh, what happened?
Please hold your applause.
Gunfight, some goblins snuck onto the train.
Wouldn't you like to know?
We took care of it.
Yeah, I would. I asked.
You can sit and tell them the whole story and get along amazingly, practice some social skills. No? Alright. So, all taken care of, all clear. Keep an eye out for a guy with creepy eyes. There's probably a lot of those out here.
He'd also be bleeding a lot.
He would maybe be bleeding. I don't think we're gonna find him. I don't think you're gonna have to worry about him right now. We're gonna go back to our rooms.
So did this guy disappear? Like what happened?
He
We don't
died, and then we looked away.
He wasn't there when.
And then we looked back, he wasn't there. None of his magical, awesome items were
Is there
there.
a blood trail?
Did anybody do a survival check?
No.
You have already left the train car. If you'd like
I
to.
go back, I go back,
Okay.
I go back.
Harlan abruptly goes, "Oh shit!" and runs back to the dining car.
I look around.
Got it.
Yeah.
Nice.
21.
There's no blood trail.
Another.
You see you see blood from where he was shot during the gunfight, and then from where he fell. It just ends there, though.
Hey guys, it's weird. It just ends there.
Ah, shitty
It's not blood
respawn.
trail.
Yeah, he's in respawn right
Yeah.
now. Hit the click click.
He's in a lobby.
Load out.
Yeah. He's rizzing up girl gamers in a lobby.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
You know, Emerald Eyes. That's what he's always doing.
Kitten. I'm trying to reach you, kitten.
I don't even want to know.
Alright, so how long will it take to get to our destination?
The rest of the evening, and then about lunchtime tomorrow, you'll arrive.
Okay.
Long rest time?
Yes, absolutely long rest time.
Long rest time.
Do I get my HP back? Is that what happens?
Yes.
Cool.
Over a long rest, you can regain your HP and your spell slots. But
I
you
don't
get it
have
for a
any
short
of
rest.
those.
You get your
Crimson Right.
crimson. No, not that one. The other one. Blood curses. You get your blood curse users back as well.
Oh, yeah.
Neat.
It is
Yeah.
neat.
All right. So,
Some
how's
cool
everybody
potions.
going to be spending their evening? Because you guys are on a train with amenities and privacy and all that stuff, you guys can still associate and do stuff. Usually that would be outside the bounds of a long rest situation where you have to like be sleeping or whatever. Obviously you only have to meditate for a few hours, but you know. So, what do you guys, do you want to do anything or you want to just skip to the next day?
I sleep for at least 10 hours, so.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll just skip to the next day.
And I eat a lot.
Good.
I eat everything that the bar cart has to offer.
While you're glaring at
Just
Dennis
take
as
it.
he's giving you food for free.
Yeah.
I wake up early and make my mutagens.
Alright. You want to do anything overnight?
Let's see.
I shouldn't have asked.
Rituals.
Say a prayer, bless this mess.
Yeah.
While he's looking, Nicholas, do you want to do anything overnight?
No, I'm okay.
Or anyone overnight?
I gotta say goodbye.
Where's your girl?
She's around?
She's not getting off at the same stop as us, is she?
No, she is not.
Well, I'll go talk to her.
Get her phone number.
We don't have those.
Get her sending stone number.
I don't have one of those.
Just an address to correspond
Yes, I
via
will
mail.
send her a letter.
Mhm.
Well, not right now because we're on the same train.
Right, I was gonna say, what are you doing right now?
Yeah, I'll go tell her that we're getting off tomorrow at that stop. Sorry, you got a question?
No, go ahead.
Okay. I'll just, and then yeah, so we can still correspond. Unless she's mad at us for destroying 3 cars on this train.
Oh, she
It's not her train. I didn't think
No,
she would
she
really
loves
care
action.
that much. Okay, good.
No, she's a down ass bitch. She loves action.
She's a down ass bitch.
So yeah, she opens the door to her quarters and sees you. She goes, "Oh, you're still alive.
I am.
Good to see.
Yeah.
All the same holes."
All of them.
Some new ones.
Nope.
No.
You're not here.
I just followed you.
Go back. Go bother Dennis.
Hi.
What are you guys talking about?
Dennis was looking suspicious. You should go check on him. I'm throwing him under the bus.
Dennis! And I run off.
Ask him about his family.
I grill Dennis about his family for the
Awesome.
next
We'll
couple hours.
go to that scene in a minute. Yeah. So. All right. Well, glad you're still kicking.
Yeah, glad to still be kicking. We're probably going to be stopping off at the next. Where do we stop?
Mesa Colossus.
Okay, next stop, Mesa Colossus. And I think you're still going to be riding the train.
Yep.
But-
I'm in this one for the return trip as well.
All right. Well, I just wanted to wish you luck with that now. I'll try and, if I see you tomorrow, say goodbye. But I don't know, do you have a home base? We could exchange correspondence.
Hang on a second. She goes back into her room, retrieves something out of her rucksack, comes back, and she hands you a little rolled up scroll of paper. It says, "That there is a sentence scroll.
Oh.
If you write a letter or a note into that scroll, it'll appear on this one.
Oh.
And if I write one, it'll appear on yours.
Thank you.
So,
I look forward to hearing from you.
The
Me too.
original Google Doc.
I'll tuck that in my jacket. I don't know what time of day it is yet.
It's nighttime now.
Okay. Bid her good night.
Oh, all right.
Are you busy?
She just grabs you by the collar.
Alright! Got to.
Just his shoes fly off.
Pulls you out of your clothes.
Whoa, that's amazing.
Like a Looney Tune.
Yeah.
The hat is like spinning.
So we'll do your thing next.
Okay. Are there any of those goblin bodies around?
Yeah, they're still in the train car. The staff has been wrapping them up.
Since I wasn't there, who is like the highest up in the goblin ranks?
Emerald Eyes. They were working for him. These are all.
Well, I
just
mean, of
thugs.
the goblins.
I
Nobody
mean,
was really in charge.
nah.
The first dead body I see, I'm going to cast Speak with the Dead on him.
Okay.
Woohoo!
So it's being wrapped up by one of the train stewards, and you're like,
just do
"Hey,
that in
hold
front
on
of
a second.
Yeah. I just go, hey, wait a minute, I got something, I want to do something real quick, okay? Back up. And then I unwrap him, and then I do my Speak with the Dead, and his body floats up, his eyes go green, and
Boner appears over your shoulder as you do this.
who?
You named
I'm sorry,
it.
what?
You named it.
You named
Oh,
You named it.
I was like,
You
get
called
off
it.
shit.
Who's standing next to me?
You named him, motherfucker!
What kind of party do you think this shit is?
His name's actually Gregory.
He had rigor mortis everywhere.
The genuine.
Um,
I'm sorry, what?
I go, oh, hey, there you are, alright.
Hey, wait, what are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna talk to this dead body.
Why?
Because it's fun.
Alright, I'm here.
So, he does his thing. And,
he
holy shit, that was cool. I've never seen him do that before. I'm gonna let him gas himself out.
he's terrified of you.
Okay. Alright. That's how you should be. I'm a scary guy.
Yeah.
So, I got 5 questions. First question. Are you...
That you're not there.
Are you aware of any of Emerald Eye's plans? Did he make you aware of any of his plans?
No and no.
Fucking bastard. Alright. That's some bullshit.
You can ask how he contacted you.
You're just sit like this the whole time.
What'd you say?
You could ask how he contacted you.
I just said no. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Or where he was going. Or.
How he got onto
Well,
the train.
he's not aware of any of his plans, so he probably didn't tell him where he was going.
That's true.
Where he met him or how he got onto the train.
Why did Emerald Eyes hire you?
I'm cross.
Your finger. He needed protection for his travel on the train. Said someone might try to rob him.
Okay. So, yeah, I was gonna say where he's going, but he said he wasn't aware of any of his plans. Screw it. Yeah. Do you know where he was? Oh wait, no.
He recoils from you.
All right.
Was he following us?
Where was he going?
He was going to the Solo Solaris Imperium.
That's where we're going.
Well, dang.
Why?
I don't know.
Bye bye.
Alright.
Just dies again.
Later, dude. Well,
That's still valuable information.
So So he's going to Solo Solaris Imperium.
And he thought someone was going to rob him.
Oh, also, Paul, you don't have this information either because you weren't here last time. Molly Darmick recognized Emerald Eyes and said that he was, at one point, an officer in the Solo Solaris Imperium army.
Okay. And Molly is her booty call?
His booty call, yes.
His booty call, sorry.
I don't know, I think Nicholas is her booty call, to be honest.
It's like the dynamic is a little shifted.
You love it.
Alright, so he's an officer, he's on his way back, and he was expecting to be robbed. I don't imagine he was expecting to be robbed by us. So that means that there's somebody on this train that was trying to rob him.
Or he just lied to his guys about why he hired them.
I don't know. That doesn't sound right.
Well, what do I know? I'm just a spirit of pure intellect.
Yeah, but you're kind of dumb.
You know what? Blow it out your scaly ass.
Hey, that says more about me than you. I made you.
Yeah. So there.
Alright, so is there anybody around me right now?
Yeah, the train stewards are in there still trying to clean up and stuff. No, they're all in their
I'm in my quarters.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start asking people stuff.
I feel very bad about the gunfight.
Among all the people that are in this train car.
Yeah. There's like 5 people doing cleanup duty right now.
Okay, but all the passengers.
Oh, they've all been evacuated
Fuck. Alright.
after the gunfight.
Where were they evacuated to?
Just, the cabins and the passenger cars and stuff like that. It's getting later in the evening now, so a lot of people are asleep.
Of all the people that were in the cart.
Yeah.
Did I notice anybody who was perhaps not as scared as they should be?
You arrived after the gunfight had already broken out. You were in a different car searching, and then you guys ran to help with the gunfight. So you arrived mid-gunfight, and you just participated in the battle. Roll me a... do a perception check.
Wasn't he running around on the roof of the train from you guys?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you were on the roof of the train, blowing in the wind.
22.
22?
Very
All right.
suspicious behavior.
Yeah, you think back real hard to the gunfight, and even though everything was really hectic and chaotic, you do remember taking stock of the people around because, people were turning and revealing themselves to be goblins magically disguised, and so you were like, wow, who else might attack us? So you were like looking around during that. The passengers were either people who had been on the train before, or were people from the ghost town that you guys had rescued. So the only people that were unfamiliar to you were the ones that had turned into goblins. So you're pretty sure that everybody else on that was in the car was just a normal bystander or an employee of the train.
Okay. I'm gonna go to these two, and I'm gonna knock on their cabin and let them know.
Well, which
my
one? There's two
suspicions.
separate, or you want both?
I'm gonna go
Cabins?
one at a time,
Okay.
and let them know my suspicions. So I'll go to you first, and let you know all the suspicions that I have. That there's probably going to be an attempted robbery on this train, either in the future or in the future, and that Emerald Eyes was afraid that somebody was going to rob him, so he hired a bunch of people.
What I don't understand is why Emerald Eyes seemed to be following us. We saw him in Telukan. Is that the name of it? He appeared to be observing us from a distance. And then this was very close to the departure of the train. He was not on the train. He was in the middle of the town square.
Well, okay, but here's a question. Why didn't he disguise himself
He was disguised.
when Alvin met him?
Yes.
Alvin?
How did Alvin know it was
He
Emerald
just
Eyes?
realized he didn't know it was Emerald Eyes until he confronted him. He just knew that he'd seen the same guy several times during the day.
He saw that someone was stalking him, basically. He didn't know it was Emerald Eyes.
He just recognized the guy's hat and the serape.
That's very suspicious.
And then Emerald Eyes straight up said, who says I'm following you?
So we don't know who he's really stalking, but
Yeah.
possibly us, but not Alvin, I don't think.
What's this? Where's Tobias Scratch in all of this? He's got the most valuable cargo, and he did technically try to enlist our help. Someone agreed to help him for a share of the profits.
You all did. You were standing there and you all said, yes, we will help you.
Where's Tobias Scratch in all of
mission.
this?
Do you want to go and look for him?
Yes.
Okay. We're gonna go look for him.
He's still posted up in the bar car.
We're bringing Harlan. Harlan!
I was like, don't forget Harlan.
Okay, we're gonna go look for Tobias Scratch. He's got the most valuable cargo.
Who's that?
The demon.
Which one?
The scary looking
The
guy.
Devilborn.
The one we tried to kill?
No.
No.
Okay.
He's the one that was sitting on the chest when we went to the vault.
To clarify, Emerald Eyes
Yeah.
is a drow.
They all look the same to Harlan.
Racist.
Whoa.
A little.
Tobias Scratch is a tiefling in this world called the Devilborn.
He's got red skin, like
Yeah.
the robot devil.
Not that red, but yeah,
Well, Robot Devil doesn't have skin.
that's true. Bald,
Oh, he's on top
scars
of the
down
face.
one side of his face, sharp teeth, blank red glowing eyes, big old horns.
Alright, let's go find Tobias Scratch.
And kill him.
No?
Oh? No?
No more
Are you
killing
sure?
today?
Leave your weapons in your room.
Don't kill anyone until tomorrow.
Got it. We tell him we'll kill him tomorrow.
If it comes to that.
Okay. Got it. Got your back.
Alright, so he's in the dining car?
No, the bar car.
Bar car.
He's been in there every time you guys have looked for him, basically.
Okay. Of the three of us, who has the
not-
highest persuasion?
Not me.
I have a +3.
Alright, I got a +6, so I'll talk to him.
Nicholas. No?
I'm unavailable.
Oh, right.
I didn't even knock on his door.
You're otherwise disposed.
I'm not in there.
I'm quite busy.
They're in somewhere.
You've got some persuasion. This is your show. I'll be backup. I've got I don't have intimidation either. I've got investigation and arcana.
Cool.
I got perception.
Very cool. Alright, so I'm gonna talk to him.
Alright, so yeah, you guys
I can
enter
do
the
a
bar
backflip.
car. Dennis is
Yeah.
posted up behind the bar as always. He waves at you guys as you enter, and Tobias Scratch is sitting at his usual small circular table in his comfy leather armchair, reading a book.
Hey man, remember me?
Yes, I just saw you a few hours ago.
Alright, cool. Some people got bad memories. I wanted to ask you a question. You know that guy Emerald Eyes? That guy who was shooting up the place?
Oh, is that who it was?
Yeah. So, he followed us, we think, from Perdition. And, he hired a bunch of people to prevent somebody from, robbing him. And, I was wondering, is all your cargo safe? Is there anything missing?
As far as I know, it's safe, and
Do you want to go
You,
check it real quick?
I mean, yeah, we could if you'd like me to.
I think it's a good idea. Just
Alright.
to be safe.
As far as I was aware, you all were supposed to be preventing it from being robbed.
That's what we're doing right now.
Closes his book, puts it into his vest, stands up. Shall we then?
Sure.
After you.
Leads the way to the vault cart and knocks on the big old metal door, and slot opens up, and it's one of Captain Darmok's soldiers, and they're like, "Can I help you?"
We are here to check,
Tobias, would you like to say
we're
anything?
here to
I
check
need-
on the status
I didn't know if you guys
of
wanted to
some
say
cargo.
No.
Tobias is like, gives a little salute, and he's like, I need in to check my cargo, and they're like, all right, everybody with you? Good? Oh wait, we know you guys.
That's right. They're very trustworthy.
Door opens up, They let you guys in.
What do we see?
As you enter the vault car, you've been in here once before, but I'll refresh your memory since it's been a couple months at this point, I think. There's a big cage on one side of the car to the left-hand side as you enter. And inside that cage, there are armored crates stacked up, and then there is a separate enclosed cage within the cage that has weapons crates and stuff like that in it. That's what the soldiers are guarding. And there is a safe among the armored crates in the regular lockup area. And that's the one that Tobias had indicated was his. And it's got arcane symbols all over it.
Okay.
And it appears intact?
Would you like to check?
Yes.
Roll investigation check.
23?
Yeah, it looks like you do a thorough inspection of the safe. It looks like it's intact, hasn't been touched.
That's what I'm here for. Alright.
Alright.
Shan't open it.
Who do you think's after it? Do you think Emerald Eyes is the one after it?
Well, he could be. I mean, I'm still trying to figure out why he was following us, if he was even following us, and why he would hire a bunch of people to bushwhack us like that. I mean, he could have just been trying to get back at us for trying to kill him, but I don't know. He said that somebody was trying to rob him. So I'm a little worried that somebody's going to try and rob the train again.
He said that to you?
No. He said it to one of the people he hired. I talked to him after they were dead.
The dead goblins.
Mm-hmm.
It's not in character.
No, it's not in character. I just dropped a pencil. I mean, he could have just been lying to his hired guns. That's what I said! What the hell is that thing?
Alright,
Yeah, don't worry about him. Okay, I mean, hey, you know what? If you don't check every lead and you get ambushed, then it's your fault, right?
That's right. Then you're the bonehead.
Yeah, no critique on that.
Alright, so I guess I'll just go back to my car. Or where am I staying? Am I even staying in a car?
You are staying in the same quarters as Harlan.
Oh, Nibbles.
Oh, okay.
Can I tell you something? When I attacked Emerald Eyes, I marked him with a brand of castigation. And so I know that he disappeared from this plane of existence, but when he reappears on this plane, I shall know the direction that he is in.
Alright.
So
Cool.
I'll let you know when I get another ping on that.
Alright. I also have augury. I don't know if you all want to use that or not.
Of course I do.
What do you want to use it for?
Can we see what plane he went to? We could get more information.
No, augury is to tell if a thing that you're planning to do is going to turn out good or bad.
Oh. I've got great confidence in all of our plans, so.
Alrighty.
And we just got
Bold choice. We'll see how it plays out.
Do you want to use augury for...
Keep in mind, you haven't taken your long rest yet, so you won't be burning stuff for post-rest.
Yeah, I mean, we have to have a plan in order for it to work out. And
The plan could be chasing down Emerald Eyes. Would you like to check on the prospects of this plan?
okay.
Does that seem like a...
What specifically are we going to do to...
Yeah, the more specific of a plan you have, the more clear the possible outcome of that plan is going to be through augury.
Okay, you know what? We can use divination. Divination's pretty much the same thing. Your magic and an offering put you in contact with a god or god servants. You ask a single question considering a specific goal, event, or activity to occur within 7 days. The DM offers a truthful reply. The reply might be a short phrase, a cryptic rhyme, or an omen.
I love an omen.
So, we can do divination and ask is anything going to happen, what specifically is going to happen to us in the next 7 days. And the DM can tell us in the form of a rhyme or an omen or a limerick. a dirty limerick if you want.
That seems like a Lightbringer style shirt.
There was a Nan from Nantucket.
So we want to, I guess, see if Emerald Eyes is a good target to have. Or if we should try to cut our losses.
No, it'd be more like, what is going to happen to us if we pursue Emerald Eyes any further?
Yes, that's what I want to know. Because I don't...
How come we didn't use this to ask where Mama was?
You could, if you'd
Well,
like to.
Dang.
But I don't know.
dog.
I don't know if
Let's
it will
do that.
actually. Hold on.
This Emerald Eyes guy
Because it
doesn't matter to me anymore.
we would have to
What
be
do you
able to
mean?
find her within 7 days. So if it's not within 7 days, the DM doesn't even have to reply.
I don't know what the timeline is.
You wouldn't. But if there's no reply, you could probably get the indication that it would take longer than 7 days to resolve. So it still gives information.
Mm-hmm.
So are you casting divination?
So we're gonna
Just
ask.
wait. Whichever you prefer.
Yeah. Okay. So that's what we're gonna ask.
Okay, so specifically your question
Do you have
is...
to light some candles or something?
Yeah, you do have to do the ritual.
Yeah. So
Very
the
spooky.
question is, what's going to happen to us if
Much
we
spooky.
continue to pursue Emerald Eyes the way we are?
Okay. So, you return to Harlan and Nibbles' quarters, and you set up some candles in the traditional Lightbringer ceremony. Put on your vestments for it, and you hit the tollless bell that you carry around with you for it. And as you say the prayers and pose your question, you close your eyes and start to focus, and then you open your eyes, and your eyes have been replaced by white light, and a voice comes through you speaking, and it sounds sort of like you, but with another voice underneath it, and it just says, "As the river of conflict swells, the bridge shall be overrun, and war shall come."
So if we if we continue to
Do you want to write that
pursue
down?
old Emerald Eyes, apparently there's going to be a war, and there's going to be a bridge that's going to get really fucked up. That's what I got from it.
Can you, we just like rewind?
You're not
to
there.
the-
I don't know
I'm
who's
not
talking
there.
to me right now. Who is that?
I must have talked to the DM, the dealer. Marlene's trying to take notes.
Yeah. Go ahead, what?
I was just gonna ask if you could repeat it. I don't know if you got it.
As the river of conflict swells, the bridge is overrun, and war is inevitable?
No.
She only heard it one time.
Yeah, I got it. As the river of conflict swells, the bridge shall be overrun, and nah, I forgot it. Hold on.
That's close.
Yeah, basically that.
Alright.
The
War were declared.
light
War declared.
Big bad
bringer.
As the river of conflict swells, the bridge shall be overrun.
instant playback.
Yeah. and war shall come. That's what it says.
Okay. Alright. Got it. It's... What's... Are you out of your trance now?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
I think that we can only fight on so many fronts at one time.
What?
The river of conflict swells, the bridge is overrun. We can't get where we're going if we add to the conflict. So we should focus on our journey.
Well, that's an interpretation. If we keep following them, it's what's being told to us is that we're going to basically start a war. We don't know who we're going to start a war with, why he was following us, why any of that was important, and why he tried to kill us afterwards. I mean, he can't be still mad about us giving him diarrhea. He can't still be mad about
Surely
that,
not.
can he?
It was a prank!
I mean,
Yeah,
he's
I
got to
think
have an
that's
extra pair of underwear. So it could mean if we're still pursuing him, that's going to cause more conflict, and like you said, keep us from getting to where we need to go. Mm-hmm. So maybe we should just leave this dude alone.
Or I could do an Arcana roll on the rhyme to try and interpret it a little better. Is that permissible?
I think it'd be a religion check.
I don't have that.
I do. I has religion.
Well, you were the one who did the thing to begin with, though, so this is what you... It is down to whatever your interpretation of it is.
It's down to whatever Nibble's interpretation.
Yeah.
Alright. You're the expert.
Apparently, yeah. Well, I don't know. So I suggest we stay on the path that we're on. We go try to find his mom and go
Don't
from there.
Don't get pulled in the Solo Solaris Imperium where Emerald Eyes is sure to be.
I don't even think we should stop there if we can help it.
We have to go through it, but I don't think we should stop there. I don't think you or I would do well there.
Nah. I've heard bad things about them. So there's a 25% chance if I ask you another question that it could fail.
Mm-hmm.
How do you want to do that? Alright.
And be forward.
Oh, yeah, we can do a D4.
Don't get a 1.
Oh my god, that would be terrible. A 1 in 4 chance.
25%?
25%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's a...
I feel like maybe that's
pick-
not the way that works.
You pick a number between 1 and 4.
Hold on, but the odds are way worse of getting a 1 than getting 25% on 2 D10s.
No, if you get a 1, it fails. If you get a 2, 3, or 4, you succeed.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, so you roll a D4.
Alright.
It's a
I don't
25%
understand gambling.
chance.
I was like, that doesn't make
Okay.
sense to me.
Where's Anthony?
Statistically, it's...
He does know gambling. Yeah, Anthony, where are you when we need you?
You can roll a D8 and just...
Let's just roll all the dice.
Don't
For no reason.
Yeah.
Whichever one works out
Roll
for
a
us in
D20,
the most
and as long as you don't roll 1 through 5...
Alright, so I'm going to ask one more question.
I got an 18.
What kind
One.
of
Good
conflict
thing we didn't
are we
do
going
that.
to run into in the Solo Solaris Imperium?
Alright, so you focus once again, and you say, you call out your question to the ether and close your eyes, and your eyes open again, and you have that same glow to them, and then that same voice comes through you again and says, "The chains that bind shall be broken. The foot that binds shall be broken. The hand that binds shall be broken. And war shall come."
I feel like no matter where we go, we're causing a war.
Okay. So, yeah, it looks like war is going to be kind of unavoidable. So we should definitely prepare for this. I'm going to go let the Peacemaker know, and then I go running out the door. I go running down the hallway so nobody can stop me.
He's in relations right now.
I know, it's great.
That was an hour ago.
That was like 5 whole minutes ago. He's probably done by now.
Roll for stamina.
I have to do that.
I have
No, you don't have to do
Nat 20, do it.
You knock on Nicholas's door. There's no answer because Nicholas is not in his quarters.
Hey, pull your pants up. We got to talk.
Nope, he's not in
Nicholas is not in
there.
his quarters.
I know, I'm just yelling at the door.
To embarrass me.
There's no answer.
I'm too stupid to know that he's not there.
Okay.
Alright.
There's no answer. You're just yelling at a door in the hallway now.
So I'm going to tell the door everything.
Having entered the hallway, I don't think he's there.
I think you should keep knocking and yelling, actually.
I think you're right. That's the first smart thing you said all day.
I just opened the door.
Oh,
It's empty.
Yeah.
yeah. There
Oh,
you go.
that was anticlimactic.
That was really stupid of you. Why'd you keep knocking and yelling like that?
I wanted to...
And he flies away.
Okay, I'll shoot it out of the sky for you.
He just
Stop shooting my tree!
yeah, no more gunfire while we're here.
Maybe a slingshot?
You should have a slingshot.
So, where?
I would check Captain Dominick's quarters.
Oh.
Why?
Yeah. What?
Oh, yeah. Why? What are they doing?
Yeah. What's
Do
going
you-
on? Are they in there? Are they having a sleepover?
Yes, they are probably having sex.
Oh.
Sex? What's that?
Surely.
Like when you braid your hair?
Nibbles, you've already established you know what sex is in this game.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
It still seems weird.
It is weird.
But you know what it
Don't
is.
you guys have eggs?
There you go.
It's complicated.
They're doing the sex.
They just call it sex.
Ah. How long does that take?
Depends on how much time you have, really.
You think they're gonna be doing it all night?
I don't know. You could go knock on the door and ask. I would like to stay out of
That's
it.
a good idea. I'm not gonna do that.
No.
We go over to the door.
No.
Shrink contest.
Strength contest.
Yeah, go ahead, strength contest. Damn it!
I got a
Harlan,
Nice
it's
try.
really a normal thing to do. It's fine. It's just part of...
Oh yeah, 13.
Alright, yeah, so Nibbles tries to run and you just go and pick him up and like just throw him in the room.
Yeah. No.
It's nothing to be afraid of. It's fine.
No.
I think you're overreacting.
No.
So is anyone going or no?
No.
Okay. Cool.
No.
Okay, so one of you guys are gonna have to tell him when he's done doing whatever it is they do. Fertilizing eggs. I don't know why that takes all night.
Cloaca.
They're smashing cloacas together.
Mushing sex parts together like savages.
Ugh.
It's not my responsibility to interfere with this conversation, so I'm not going to.
Are water elves like snakes? Do they also have two?
Don't. No.
You can ask him when you see him.
You can feel free to ask. I
Nope.
don't know if he'll answer you.
No. I actually
I'm gonna
just
have
realized
my
that I don't
mimir.
want to know.
I'm gonna have my mimir get a wet towel and meet you at the door with a wet towel and you're all done.
Woof.
I won't tell him why. I'm just gonna tell him.
Yeah, sure, alright, master. Takes it in his teeth, floats down the hall.
You know what?
He just kind of bangs
I really
his skull
love that
against the
little
door.
Your boner is here. Smash.
What?
And he's banging on the door.
I don't know.
Mr. Sipes, you in there?
I'm in right now.
Actually, it'd be like.
You hear like clattering.
Clamoring to get shit together. Oh my god.
I'm gonna peek open the door. Oh, it's Boner.
Hey, here,
Your old friend.
here.
Why is it wet?
I don't know.
You can have that.
No.
I
It just
dropped
falls to the floor.
Thank
I was
you.
told to bring it to you, and
To come and see us when you got a chance.
what?
After you clean off.
You guys supposed to come and see us when you get cleaned up. Oh, that's what the towel's for. Got it.
Okay. Thank you. You
He's
may,
just floating there.
You may go.
All right.
Close the door.
Oh.
All right.
Some time has passed.
Enough
and I'll come out.
shenanigans.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
we're gonna go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna curl up in my little skull next to me in my little lap, and I'm gonna
Aw, how
sleep
cute.
Are you sleeping on the floor or on the foot of the bed?
on the floor. Definitely the floor.
Yeah. Yeah. Harlan just fully clothed on top of the blankets. Yep.
Sleeping like this, plank position.
All right.
He fell off
So you
the
guys-
building.
So you guys take your take your long rest, and you awaken the next morning. You guys sleep in a little bit because there's no reason to get up early, basically.
Yay.
And you guys get all your your hit points back, all your spell slots back, all your ability stuff back, and it's about. The train will arrive in Mesa Colossus around noon. So you guys get up around like, I don't know, 9 or 10.
I get up earlier.
Okay.
Got things to do.
Right. Alright, so Marlene's up first, I assume.
Yes, I've got stuff to work on.
You're...
My potions.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright. So you got you're preparing your mutagens for the day.
Yes.
Okay.
That's it. Have we arrived?
Do you guys want to do anything before we arrive at Mesa Colossus, or is this it?
No. This is it.
Pack our
Yeah.
things. Oh, you got something to do?
I'm gonna make some food.
Okay.
Create food.
You can order room service.
Yeah, I can create food.
Create food? Oh,
Yeah.
you can create food.
I thought you said crate food. I was
like in a
like,
crate.
No. I'm gonna create some food for us so that we can eat before we leave.
You can just use the replicator. It's fine.
It's not this mode of transportation.
they
They don't have that here.
There's no service on the train. There's no breakfast this morning because the dining car is not functional. So
Then that was extremely thoughtful of you.
Yeah.
yes, so you will not be going hungry off the train because Nibbles prepares a meal with
I
magic.
actually prepare it for anybody who's in the dining room.
Oh, okay.
I make a big bounty.
Mr. Hurley's gonna be so
Thank you,
pleased
Nicholas.
about that, I think. Nicholas? I didn't do it.
I said nibbles.
I heard Nicholas.
Of course you did.
Stop.
I only
Please,
hear my
please.
own-
I can't take all the credit. All right, so Nibbles, contrary to what I just said, Nibbles gets up the earliest, and he goes into the dining car and prepares a buffet.
Yeah.
Is this something you do with magic, or?
Mhm.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yep.
So yeah, you do the Jesus trick of the fish replicating,
Fish and bread.
fish and bread. Do you want to specify
Fish
what food
just
you
come right
make?
out of my hand like this.
It's breakfast, so make it lox, please.
It's to be as biblical as possible.
Salmon preferably.
Lox and bacon.
Yeah, you know, high protein stuff.
Cool.
You know, eggs and like not gold boiled eggs.
No.
Not gold boiled eggs. Just regular chicken
Regular
eggs.
chicken eggs.
Yeah.
Chicken eggs.
And,
Duck eggs.
And like ham and some fishes and stuff like that. Yeah. And some
Nibbles has
potatoes.
used magic to make breakfast for everybody.
Since the dining car was destroyed.
Yeah.
I
made
eat
it rain food.
ferociously.
That's awesome.
Cool.
I can refill everyone's water glasses.
Sure, yes you can.
You get some water. You get some water.
Is it salt water?
It's fresh water.
good.
I've decided right now I can choose.
Actually, we did establish it was always salt water.
Don't drink that guy.
Sorry.
Don't drink that. Cool party trick though.
What liquids would you want out of your 5 fingers? One's gasoline, one's
Yeah.
water,
One's mayonnaise.
one's SPF 50 lotion.
You lift your fingernail and it comes out.
Oh, I hate
No, it doesn't even come. It
I
just
don't
appears.
like that.
No, I know. You just kind of do this and it just magically fills up.
Schmagic.
If you do want to be able to create fresh water, that's fine. I was mostly joking.
Oh, okay.
I can create water.
He can also create water.
Yeah.
I can use the salt water to style my hair.
I can go
But
beat
I
up
can only
Dennis and
create
get
it in
water.
a 30-foot radius.
Yeah, no.
So I could just soak everybody with water.
Don't do
I'd
that.
be like, I got some of it in your cups.
You just. No, Nicholas can do up to 10 gallons in a specific place. So, So you guys do throw a nice little breakfast goodbye for everybody, and the passengers seem to cool down a bit on you guys because they were a little afraid from the gunfight and everything that happened. But they seem to really appreciate this. Mr. Hartley also does really appreciate that you guys went through the trouble of doing this, and he seems to have relaxed a little bit by the time the train does arrive on time in Mesa Colossus at 12 o'clock on the dot.
Perfect.
Sweet.
Yeah. So the train pulls into the station, and people start to depart, and everybody is sort of like bidding each other adieu.
Bye.
Okay. We say our goodbyes.
Okay. So, you guys are departing the train?
Yes, we're departing the train.
All right. So, as you guys step off the train into... Oh, is it just drooping? Yes. All right. Technical difficulties.
Continue.
You guys step off the train, and it's kind of like a shocking contrast because although the architectural stylings are the same between Talokan and Mesa Colossus, with the mixture of Wild West modern architecture and ancient Elvish, like very elegant, intricate designs and things like that. This place has seen better days. This is essentially the front line of the conflict that went on between the Solo Solaris Imperium and the Mexican Republic. So there are cannonball holes and bullet holes and stuff like in the buildings. There's foxholes dug and there's barriers put up. And as you step off the train, you can see northeast of the city there is the main bridge that separates the Mexican Republic from the Solo Solaris Imperium off of the Surtura River, which separates the two nations. And it's very heavily guarded, and there's a constant presence of soldiers on either side of the border there. It's a very antagonistic situation. And the people of Mesa Colossus are kind of living a very tense life as you step off the train. It's very abundantly clear. So it's a very different atmosphere from the kind of cool, happy existence that Talokan is doing. And you get the vibe from this that they're going through all of this so that the rest of the Mexican Republic doesn't have to suffer those effects. So that is the environment you guys are now walking into. What would you like to do first?
Our next mode of transportation is another train, right?
Yes.
No.
Oh no. Don't we have to get to the next train
You have
stop?
to get across the river into the Solo Solaris Imperium to get on a train there.
Okay, and we have our horses.
Yes.
Alright, so the horses have been on the train, so let's get the horses, I don't know, horsed up, whatever they do to horses.
Right. Horsed up.
Sure.
They were born horsed up.
We get them a coffee.
I'm going to say that during your necessaries every morning and evening, you guys were visiting your horses and like giving them food and things like that. They have a person on the train that does that, but you guys care about your animals, so I'm going to make the assumption that your characters did that.
Did Ace is with us?
Ace has been in his room. I thought maybe you guys would go check on him, but yeah, he's been in bad shape, so he is helped off of the train.
Well, does he need more medical attention?
Yes, he still needs medical attention.
I am going to go look for a doctor.
There are plenty of doctors in Mesa Colossus, yes. There's military doctors and as well as private practices.
Does Ace have insurance?
No.
We've cashed out a private
We're in a
practice.
kinder world.
Yeah, there's no need for insurance. People just help.
Or die.
I have an ingrown toenail. Time to chop that leg off.
Alright. Love it.
Alright.
Leave you in a room with a saw and you'll figure that out yourself.
fast.
We'll take. Is there like a main street?
Yeah, it's kind of similar in setup to Tlalocan. The train station is in sort of a big city square, and the streets sort of radiate outward from this main square, like a big wheel with peaks.
I'm gonna find the nearest doctor's office that looks open.
Okay,
I'm not being picky.
Okay, so yeah, you guys do go and find a doctor, and you guys arrive at the office, and you come in, and it's pretty busy in there. There's a lot of people in the city, and a lot of people need health services and things like that. So there's a very bedraggled-looking half-elf nurse as you walk in. She's like, "Yes, can I help you?"
I have a man here who needs medical attention.
What's his situation?
He was shot terribly. The bullets have been removed, so we've done half the work, but he still needs medical attention.
All right, bring him back. We'll try to see him as soon as we can.
I help Ace back there.
All right, he's sort of in and out of consciousness at this point. He's in a lot of pain. Yeah, so he is now laid out on a cot in the back, and there's it's a long room, and there's a lot of people back there. In spite of the fact that there are military doctors in the city, there are also soldiers in this place as well, and some of them appear to be not wounded from battle stuff. It looks a lot like environmental things. They got like foot rot going on, things like that.
Trenches.
It's a bad situation.
Ooh.
Make a casual conversation.
Should we wait
So the nurse is
here
going to
with
get your
him or
information.
drop him off?
What's his name? What's your guys' name? Is there going to be somebody going to stay with him? Who do we forward notice of death to if anything should happen?
Ugh.
I'll
All that
stay.
stuff. Okay. Alvin was going to volunteer to stay, but all right.
Oh yeah,
I
let's.
have a high medicine, that's why I'm
There are
thinking I
doctors
should
here?
stay. Well, they can fuck up.
The dealer doesn't want an NPC to be with the group while PC stays with the unconscious NPC.
Yes, I'm going to deputize Alvin and say he should stay.
Actually, Harlan will stay.
Nope. We'll all stay. And Alvin can go out on the adventure. And
Alvin shoots
Boner.
everyone.
And we'll all stay here.
Alvin and Boner
And Ace.
and Ace.
Alvin shoots all the patients who were here before him.
And then this just becomes a show. We all get to sit back and watch.
Right. Perfect. This is exactly what I wanted.
Okay, so Alvin, you please stay here.
I feel responsible for him. I'll stay with him.
Thank you.
Okay.
We'll check in, or I don't know how you can contact us.
We'll check back at the end of
We'll
the day.
check back at the end of the day, or come outside and holler. I don't know.
That's right.
We'll know it's your voice.
Now, you know what you do is you start a gunfight with a random person in the street,
Just shoot it.
Alvin, I
and we'll
forbid
know
you.
it's you, and
I
we'll come
forbid
running.
you.
He looks really angry at that. He's clearly feeling actual guilt
Just
for
shoot at the
what's
tree
been
and a whole
going on.
bunch. We'll know.
Just
Just
Charlie,
Stop it! He's like throwing stuff at us. Stop, please!
Why are you doing this to my child?
but no, Alvin does look like he does feel very guilty about what's happened to Ace. The conversations you guys have been having the last couple days about starting fights and getting people hurt and stuff are clearly impacting him. So,
Alright, I think we'll leave him there and he'll do a really good job watching out for Ace, and then we'll go on and explore the town.
all right. So, as you guys leave the doctor's office, you are finding yourself greeted by a squad of uniformed soldiers wearing the blue and red of the Mexican Republic.
Okay.
How do they seem to regard us?
Standoffish. There is a commanding officer, a captain, steps forward, and they look at you.
It's you. That's all you.
Oh.
Are you the ones that they refer to as the Redeemers?
We are!
We are going to need you to come with us, please.
Oh. Okay.
What does this
Make me.
Don't go.
Well, we're on the same side, I think.
Just ask what it's about.
What, can I ask what it's about before we go with you? We just arrived.
We need to ask you some questions about an incident that took place in Tlalocan.
Yeah.
Our point. We'll stop by later.
What are we doing in the meantime? I wanted sightsee first. Do you mind? That's not enough. I'm sorry. I can't pull that one off. Yes, we do have someone in the hospital right now who's on his deathbed, so I'm just hoping we would be able to...
We will leave word for word to be taken to you at our base of operations if the worst should happen. We must insist you come with us now.
It's
Okay.
And I go, okay, yeah. And then I just start walking with them.
We don't want any trouble. We'll follow you back.
We appreciate that.
We need to make a good impression. Just shoot your way out if you want. What do you think's gonna happen if we disagree with them?
I was trying to get out of town.
And then we became murder hobos.
I don't like that.
I was just gonna run.
Well, I'm also
to
gonna start
where?
following them back.
All right.
Okay.
We'll follow them to their base.
All right, so they
Oh,
lead
yeah.
you through the streets, and they have you guys flanked by soldiers as they're escorting you through the streets very politely. And
I feel very important.
Yeah.
How are people regarding us?
People aren't really taking notice. Soldiers marching through the streets is a very common sight, and you're getting that vibe as you're being led through there. And they take you to a heavily fort, basically, and they lead you in.
We like forts.
They take you in through the fort, and they bring you through the main courtyard of the fort to the office of, and there's a little sign next to the door that says General Vaquez. And the captain motions for you to enter. The general is expecting you.
I pop my collar and I go, all right. And just walk right in.
Alright. We will knock.
On the tarp?
No, on
it's
the door.
It's a door. It's an office.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Come in.
Okay. We file in.
You guys enter the room. It's dimly lit. The only light in the room is coming from a window directly across from here. There's a oak wooden desk with intricate British carvings all along it, but it looks very old and not very well cared for. It looks like it's been on fire at least once. And someone is seated in a high-backed leather chair that's also seen better days. He's facing away from you, kind of looking out the window, and you can see just his hand sitting off on one of the arms of the chairs, and he's got a glass of dark alcohol in it. Just kind of sitting there, and you can see smoke drifting up. He's smoking a cigarette, and on his desk there's like a whole bunch of cigarettes put out on an ashtray. So this is the site you guys enter to. Close the door behind you.
I close the door behind us.
Thank you.
Why are you here?
Well, we're passing through. We're trying to get to the Marsh of Madness.
And why are you going there?
One of my companions has family there who we are concerned for the safety of.
And why did this journey to the Marsh of Madness require you to start a gunfight in the middle of our spiritual center of our nation? And then, from what I hear, you started yet another gunfight on a train on the way over here.
This all leads back to the same gentleman who's been antagonizing us and the people around us.
Yes, I'm aware of this individual known as Emerald Eyes.
Yes.
He's some sort of a badman who has a bounty on his head. This does not explain why you chose to engage in violent combat in a public place on several occasions that put our citizens in danger. You can understand my concern when a group of heavily armed individuals who have engaged in this behavior arrive in my city.
I understand your concern. The real quick question.
Yeah.
Emerald Eyes, we got information that he was heading towards this.
But he used to work at the Solo
Well, I know
Solaris.
he used to work, yeah, because he used to be a soldier. But is that where he's headed right now? Because we got that information where he was headed.
Yes.
Okay. I do have some information, though, about that problem gentleman that might be interesting. I don't know how much you know about him, but he was at some point a soldier. Or
The chair, as you're saying this,
Yeah.
You're very, like, eloquently trying to impress upon him how much you know about this very important character that you guys are chasing down. And the chair turns around, and this kind of overweight, unshaven, half-elven gentleman, his uniform is undone down to, like, down to his sternum, and he's got stains on his undershirt, and his eyes are bleary, and he's sucks down the last of his cigarette and puts it out, and immediately starts rolling another one, stops, and drinks the rest of his glass as you're saying all of this, and then finally he looks up at you and he goes, "Young man, are you under the impression that I give a shit about one bounty that you are pursuing? You saw the city on your way in. You see the state that we are in. Do you think I care about this man you call Angel Eyes? Or do you think I care about a group of heavily armed individuals coming into a very tense situation and possibly making it worse?"
Thanks for the heads up. We were unaware of your peaceful customs in the last town where we're from. Things get rowdy a bit earlier, but we shall keep our weapons holstered and our noses clean while we are in your jurisdiction and shall be leaving forthright.
What's going on around here? Like, why are all these soldiers in here? What's
There's a huge conflict right now.
Okay.
Kind of like a war
Yes,
zone.
your peacemaker friend is accurate. We have been in a tense stalemate with the Solo Solaris Imperium for over a year.
Brother, those guys stink.
Do you actually know who they are? Or you just
He's playing it up.
He's read the room.
I'm catching.
all of a sudden Harlan understands how people are.
Yeah.
Well said. He pours himself another drink. Knocks part of it back. So, I have your assurances you intend no further trouble in your
Absolutely.
journey through my town, and you will be leaving as soon as you are, as quickly as you arrived.
As soon as our friend is healed, we'll be out the door, so to speak.
And what condition is your friend in?
Swiss cheese?
Pretty dire.
So you will be here at least a day then.
Maybe.
Most likely.
Could
He turns back around and stands up, and his back cracks a bunch of times. He looks out the window, and it's a view of the border. And he says, "Do you see that bridge out there?"
yes.
I do.
Hey, that bridge.
That bridge is the cause of a great many of our troubles at the moment. Every single day there is a conflict at that bridge. And every single day I lose more men. And every single day I tell my superiors, we need to destroy that bridge.
We can do that.
And every single day I am told, even suggesting such a thing would be grounds for my dismissal from my position.
We can
So-
accidentally do that. Without. I mean,
He kind of turns back and looks at you, and he's like,
like on our
"Your
way
friend is
out.
not very good at the subtleties of such discussions, I see. So I will cut straight
Maybe
to the
just
chase.
as we're heading out, we can just accidentally.
Stop talking!"
I elbow Harlan.
What is it that you want us to do?
Me?
No.
General Valquez wants nothing from a group of unpredictable vigilante adventurers.
We wouldn't be
heading
doing-
from this city.
Anything for you. We also hate that bridge. And I think of our own volition, we might accidentally go blow it up.
If such
Yeah.
a thing were to happen, it would very unfortunate.
Sure.
It would require a new crossing to be built elsewhere, not so close to a civilian population that would be caught in the
So
crossfire.
many bottles of alcohol. I can make plenty of Molotov cocktails. Just saying.
So
He didn't hear any of that.
perhaps if this bridge was to be destroyed, we would be so focused on the investigation of how it happened that we would not be able to thoroughly search for those responsible.
Yep.
And this report that I received of a band of heavily armed adventurers coming to my city may be lost in the process.
Oh, I hate it when I lose things. I get it.
Modestly
It's
armed.
tough. Modestly armed.
Could be heavily armed. I think, yeah, that would be. That would, seems like it would work out for everybody.
Do you have a place you could suggest we wait while our friend heals? Do you know of any friendly saloons or taverns near a shop we could get our weapons refurbished at?
Yes.
Please tell them to me.
There is a place called the Santa Aquas. It actually is right across the street from the bridge.
I want to ask a question. When you're done.
Oh, that's my question.
So, why is this bridge exactly causing you so many problems?
I thought I had made that clear already.
No.
I understand.
What was it?
It's that, like, battles keep happening.
Well, okay, I understand that.
That's it.
But why specifically that bridge?
Because it's the crossing over the water.
Yeah.
So they can't fight.
So why would it be any better somewhere else?
Because it wouldn't be close to a civilian population. And
So these-
therefore its
yeah, the
people
battles
wouldn't
are
be
hap-
getting caught in the crossfire.
Yeah.
Or the conflict might dissipate in the time that it takes to build a new bridge.
Yeah. If they get rid of that bridge, there's no way for battles to be happening for at least a short
Okay,
amount of time.
but my overall point is there another way besides destroying a bridge that we can take care of this problem?
You could go to Bighorn. You could walk into the office of Baron Bighorn himself, and you could put a shotgun shell into his face.
And Bighorn is a town nearby?
It is the capital city of the Solo Solaris Imperium.
Oh, yeah, that's not gonna work.
You see my problem.
We're doing a Western thing.
It's going to blow up the bridge.
It's the good, the
I understand. I'm doing a role-playing thing. I get it.
Yeah. Yeah. Did your guy, when you were talking funny the other day, didn't you say something about we should blow up the bridge?
Are you
or
saying
we
this in
shouldn't
his
blow
office?
up the bridge? Or we
Let's discuss that
No.
later.
What?
or we shouldn't
We don't know anything about
Okay.
bridges.
So, table talk. The bridge was part of the vision.
Yes.
Right? So, can you read to me the vision?
Indeed.
Okay.
As the river of conflict swells, the bridge is overrun, and war is inevitable.
That's why I'm trying to avoid blowing up a bridge.
But the bridge can't be overrun if we destroy it. Overrun makes me think people are coming through it and that war would be inevitable. So if we blow up the bridge, then maybe we're avoiding more
War
war.
is inevitable.
War's bad. Stop.
So the logic is that if we blow up the bridge, that's just going to make them go, well, fuck, I guess we don't have any war anymore.
It puts it on pause. Because there's not a way to
All
keep
right.
fighting.
All right.
It gives them a chance to help their soldiers.
To regroup, and he did say the conflict will most likely continue, but it would probably have to continue at a different crossing point, possibly a different bridge, possibly a part where land is meeting, but not at this specific bridge right by the town.
All right.
What was the other vision?
Conflict in the Solo Solaris Imperium. Chains and feet and hands that bind shall be broken, and war shall come.
Okay, so nothing about bridge, but still war. I'll worry about that later.
Things being broken.
Right now, blow up bridge.
Let's get some dynamite from somewhere near the Santa Aquas.
How big is this bridge?
It's actually pretty small. The crossing area of the river itself is pretty wide, and it's pretty heavy flow.
Like how many feet? It's important.
It's about, I would say, a total of like 100 feet.
100 feet?
Yeah.
Okay, so 100 feet. How tall?
It's about 30 feet above the water, and the bottom of the river is probably like at least 60 feet deep.
I could take it down by myself.
We'll be there for moral support.
Yeah, I could just do control water. I can create a whirlpool underneath it, or I could flood it with a 20-foot wave, take out the supports with it, 25% chance to capsize the bridge, 100-foot cube, so it will cover the entire bridge, basically.
There will also, that's a good plan. I'm just letting you know, there's also going to be guys. So I think we should be there to help. And I think we should get dynamite anyway.
Alright, cool.
But I like this water plan. It seems low chance of us exploding.
We could put dynamite on the bridge, and then I can use my longbow to shoot an arrow using Searing Smite, and then if I use it as a second level spell, it'll do 2d6 fire damage.
We've left the office.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah.
Well, hold on. If you're gonna leave the office, like he's got another thing to say. So
Oh,
like,
just tabletop.
Yeah.
yeah, this I assume this is all tabletop.
Okay,
All right.
continue.
10-4.
I can also like get animals to help us do stuff.
Sure.
So, I'm assuming we all understand each other and the circumstances of this conversation not happening.
Never happened. We just talked about the
I've
weather.
already forgotten.
And I would also be remiss if I did not say that if anyone were to be caught in the process of bombing said bridge, the consequences would be dire. And I would be expected to carry those out myself. But the other option is those consequences of your previous actions come back to you now.
All right, we will be out of town in just a jiff. Don't worry about us, and we'll leave with a bang.
Appreciate the opportunity.
I have given you no such opportunity. He sits back down and turns and faces the window and just kind of dismisses you.
All right, I open the door and leave.
Also leave.
Did not like being in there.
Well, we've got a couple plans. Let's go regroup at that bar
The Santa Aquas.
and do some more fine tuning. We got a day to blow up a bridge or flood it, or both.
All right. So you guys head straight to the saloon.
Yes.
All right. So it is as you approach, it's a pretty rowdy joint. It's a border crossing bar, so it's pretty
fun.
pretty rowdy. You guys enter. There is a piano player working the ivories in there, and people are yelling at each other, laughing, being drunk, playing cards. The card games are usually devolving into violence, and it is a bar and a inn, so you guys could probably get a room. So there is a half-elven woman, very ripped, behind the bar.
All right, we'll have a seat.
Your favorite muscle mom.
He's strong women.
Have some drinks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's all sit down and have a drink.
Hatch a plan.
Nope.
Yeah, and the vibe of the place is that, like, even though you guys are among like a bunch of people, no one's giving a shit what you're talking about. So
cool.
if you guys, as long as you guys don't like make a spectacle of yourself, anything you guys say at your table, probably gonna be fine.
Okay, we don't have to worry about spies.
I
Good.
would say that, but
I wasn't going to.
Watch out for spies. Okay, I'm gonna go order my drink and get a table.
yeah, what can I get you?
Sidecar. It's my signature drink.
Sets it down in front of you.
Thank you.
Enjoy, Dandy Man.
Not offended. I'm going to go take my drink. That's a compliment.
Nice. Yeah, I go get a drink at the bar.
All right.
Just walk up and
There's
I go,
no table service? What?
one of those.
No. All right. So it's going to be a silver piece each for your drinks.
Oh, yes.
Cool.
I'll pay for alcohol.
Which is
That's
25 cents, by the way.
Nice.
Now I gotta make change.
She looks real irritated that you're making her make change.
No, not her, me.
Oh.
I'm balancing my checkbook.
Okay.
I'm just gonna write -1 silver piece and just know what that means.
I know what that means.
Yep. We'll definitely remember what that means later on down the line.
Yeah, it's 25 cents per drink, so if you guys get more than one round, make sure you take that off as well.
Yeah.
So, you guys now have your drinks and you're seated at your table.
All right.
Ooh.
So, what were you saying about Searing Smite?
If we put, maybe we get some animals to put some dynamite on the bridge so that we don't leave any of our own tracks.
What's the wildlife situation in this area?
What's the wildlife
Yeah.
situation in this area, DM?
Roll me a survival check.
Roadrunners and coyotes.
Lizards.
Lots of
13?
lizards.
Terrible
Sorry,
lizards.
14?
14.
How to do math.
Based on your observance of the general surroundings, you're pretty familiar with terrain and stuff, so you get the vibe that there's probably some armadillos, some coyotes, some scorpions, snakes, gophers,
Cool.
things like that around.
I'll just get Twilight Sparkle to do it. She's a horse.
I don't want her to put her in that risk.
We talk all the time, actually.
Horse.
'Cause I
A horse, no rider, carrying dynamite
Yep.
in its saddlebags.
I don't know, just like in her bag in her mouth.
Put them on the
How will
bridge.
she get it under the bridge?
Just put her on the bridge.
Someone will see
So
it.
can we see the bridge from here?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you guys saw the bridge on your way in.
Okay, on my way in, can we say I looked at the people situation on the bridge?
I think it would be most helpful to use the tidal wave to move any soldiers off the bridge so we don't kill them.
It's 30 foot tall. I only have a 20-foot cube.
Make more water, much higher.
I can help you
And then,
Help me do what?
create and destroy water.
You can't create hundreds of gallons of water.
Just wait.
Who says I
not with that attitude.
thought we could add our gallons together?
I can talk to the fish.
Great. So glad. I think I don't want to kill people.
Can you create enough water to wash all these guys out of here so we don't even have gunfire at all to worry about?
If the bridge was not as tall as it is, yes.
But you're limited to 20 feet?
High, yeah.
What else
yeah.
can you do?
This is
Not
what the
just
bridge
a tidal
looks
wave,
like.
but you can also make a whirlpool.
A whirlpool underneath the bridge, yeah.
So the bridge
Can you make
is
it?
not in the water. It has supports in the water, but it is anchored to either side of the slope that leads down into the water.
Nice.
Okay.
This is our side. Or is that our side?
This is the side you're currently on. This is the Solo Solaris Imperium
Bad
side.
guys. Okay, so this is 30 feet high.
Correct.
And there's always soldiers on this bridge?
Yes, there is always a military presence on either side of the bridge.
Gotcha.
My range is 30 feet in a 30-foot cube. I could just get them all soaking wet. That's
I'll
So-
ask the fish for help.
if we blow it up and you create a whirlpool, that would still wash away any guys or any ammo or any things that they could retrieve out of there. How much control do I have over the water I create?
You can create 10 gallons of water.
And is it affected by gravity, or can I water bend it?
You cannot
Not
water.
to hurt people.
You cannot water.
I was
bend it.
wondering if I could, like, what if I wanted to, like, be in the water and just go, I'm a little bit higher up?
No. It's create or destroy water. It's not wall of water or anything like that. You basically just create that amount of water, and you can just, like, drop it on someone or shoot it at them, but you can't like bend the water and use it like that.
Well, I didn't mean in, like, an attack way. I literally meant, like, I'm gonna get a little geyser so I can go up and reach something.
No, doesn't
Because
work that
how
way.
far
Like
is...
Moana.
Like Moana. How far from the bottom of the bridge is the surface of the water?
30 feet.
Okay, that makes sense.
It's a pretty tall bridge. Let's get a whole bunch of dynamite using money.
And then do what?
And then get a really long fuse.
How do we get the dynamite on the bridge without being
Sneaking.
caught?
Nighttime, sneaking around.
You want to like go in the water?
Wait,
and, like,
wait. That was part of the animal plan. Then you start talking about your horse. And it was...
Excuse me, Twilight Sparkle. It could be a huge.
I trust so much in Twilight Sparkle, but I think you could utilize all the little creatures and you could have them help us plant strategic dynamite. It may be a little bit suspicious if someone sees a coyote running back and forth.
Can they swim?
Well, I mean, like on the
It
top,
has
and
to
then
be able to swim really good because he said the water is moving really rapidly.
it's true. Fish.
Fish.
I don't know how we're gonna get lit dynamite in the fish's
So
mouth.
many fish.
No.
It doesn't have to be
Also
lit.
rat dynamite.
That's what I meant. Lit dynamite.
We just lay the dynamite with a fuse. It doesn't have to be lit.
On
Did you
top.
say lit?
Under the bridge or on top of the bridge?
Either. Under.
Okay.
Just on top, people will see it.
Yes.
What do the supports look like?
They're made of stone.
Presumably we could climb
Just
up.
columns.
We could climb up and then stick some dynamite up in there and climb back down.
What are the birds like around here?
They just start dropping dynamite. That's a good idea
That's
too.
actually
There's vultures, hawks,
hell yeah.
probably some eagles.
They can at least carry like a stick or
Vultures?
two of dynamite.
How are they the big vultures?
They're usually
There
big.
are typically.
Are you talking about in fantasy world big vultures, or are you talking about in real life big vultures?
I am asking in this town.
Yes.
The surrounding vultures. What size are they?
They're normal world sized vultures.
But
There's
there's so many different.
That's what I was asking. Do you mean in real life? Because in D&D, there are large vultures that are like the size of people. So
Yeah,
I don't know if that was what you're talking about.
These are vulture-sized vultures.
Yeah, these are regular vulture-sized vultures.
I don't know the breed name,
I don't either.
Yeah.
but
Google it yourself.
The ones that you see on the side of the road.
I'm
eating
asking, are
roadkill.
these the ones with the 5-foot wingspans that
No.
can carry like children away?
No. No, they're not.
Those exist in real life.
These are not those.
Okay.
These are regular, normal-sized vultures. that
Desert
I don't
can,
know
like,
what you think was
Okay,
normal.
I'm gonna make a decision. They're Florida vultures.
like this big.
Yeah, they're the ones you see eating roadkill.
Those are the ones that have like 5-foot wingspans and can carry off, maybe not babies, but like rabbits.
A rabbit's worth of dynamite
Yeah.
per vulture. I think this bird plan is a really good plan.
Great.
In addition to, we might have to go out there and stick dynamite strategically underneath the bridge.
Can
Right. But they're not nocturnal. We might have to go with owls
Are we going at night? I thought this was a midday thing.
for dropping dynamite on this bridge.
What are the guys gonna do about the birds?
I don't want them to get shot.
I also don't want them to get shot. I don't care that much. I care. I don't know how much the peacemaker cares.
I've got a mobility mutagen that gives me immunity to being grappled or restrained. Can this give me some strength against being washed away by water as long as I'm holding on to something?
Actually, I have Zephyr Strike. I could literally run past people and drop dynamite.
Can you run on water?
I don't think I can run on water, but I could run over the bridge, drop some dynamite, and potentially run back.
How many people do you think
Or run
will
off
need,
the bridge and dive into the water.
realistically, to place dynamite underneath the bridge? I guess that doesn't need to be a question for the dealer. He's not going to tell me. I'm a really good swimmer,
I know.
so I can take care of under the bridge affairs.
Good.
Sure.
Do you want to cover above bridge affairs?
Okay.
Can you
Well-
gargoyle climb underneath the bridge?
Can you get me safely under the bridge?
Probably not.
By swimming?
Are you a strong swimmer?
Yeah, I mean, I'm strong.
He's strong.
Well, Nicholas,
Swimmer.
you're an Aquan half elf. You
That's
you
what I'm
can.
saying.
Yeah, I'm saying if that's your question, yes, you could carry Harlan.
So I can help him. Okay.
Yeah.
I could ride on you like you're a dolphin.
Exactly like that.
I can do some
hell yeah.
sort of distracting of the gods.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Maybe, yeah, maybe we start blowing stuff up around the bridge and then maybe we'll distract them.
I just meant like with conversation.
Or that. Yeah, take your shirt off, I don't care.
All right. Step one, let's buy some dynamite.
Oh, Anthony said, what did Anthony say? Place dynamite on the cleats of the bridge. What are the cleats?
It's
of
support mounts, basically.
That's where we want to put it.
That's what I was thinking we would do by water.
Yeah.
I think you're having some birds drop some dynamite on top is also good. But, or placing it. I don't know if we want to do like a setting off thing. I don't think we want to just be like grenades. I don't think that's the plan.
Grenades are a great idea.
That could be distraction.
I need a long fuse so we can set it off at the right time.
Let's go to the dynamite store and see what we have to work with.
Is there some
An
sort of
Acme nearby.
Acme?
There is a munitions store in town that sells mining supplies, which would sell dynamite.
Get your miner hats on. We are going to be role playing.
You're already role playing.
Oh,
Yeah,
I thought
Deception.
a hat of disguise. I'll wear it to appear as a miner.
And get us.
I don't think they'll sell dynamite to children.
Shut up! Shut up!
We have to get enough dynamite. We have to get something that will. The long fuse.
It's just called fuse.
The thing you were talking about.
Just a fuse.
Where you got the.
Oh, like an ignition box?
Is that what that's called?
Oh yeah. It's called a plunger.
The plunger. I don't know. Whatever you think's best. You're the miner here.
It's called a detonator, but yeah.
My hat of disguise is working already. Do I have to figure out how this works?
You have to go get in character.
So the hat of disguise, basically, you put it on and you just decide whatever you want to look like, and you will appear to be that.
Cool.
Does anyone else heal? You could roleplay a miner. You
Like
already
a child?
are. The occupation.
Yes.
Alright.
And
We'll go buy some dynamite for a mining expedition. Back the way we
north
came.
of here. Just north of here.
Yeah. Back. We'll
That's
get
where
it-
mountains are, right?
We'll tell them we're getting back on the train with
The
this
mountains?
dynamite.
Yeah.
We'll just tell them we're going north. Okay.
yeah. I go and I put on one of your dresses and a wig and I walk in.
No,
Whose dresses?
What?
I don't have a dress.
Oh. Dang it.
What you're wearing is fine. Maybe a hat.
I need to be in disguise. I don't want them to know it was me buying this stuff.
Just do this.
Yeah, I just do this the whole time.
Yes.
Yeah,
What are you gonna do?
disguise my voice a little bit.
I don't know. What am I gonna do?
Do you have any magic ideas? I think you have the most spells.
Do you think you could pass as a miner?
Okay. Sounds good.
Do you have any disguise self things?
No.
You've got charisma though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Persuasion?
The Riz.
Excellent. I've got a disguise, but I'm not extremely convincing. So if you could come and chat him up.
Okie doke.
Alright. Nicholas,
Do you want me in there?
get the layout of the land.
I'll go get the lay of the land. Do you want to start talking to animals and prep something?
I will go talk to some animals.
Okay, good use of your time and
Alright.
yours. Let's go to the store. We make a great team. If I remember correctly.
Okay. Yeah, sure. So what are we doing?
Oh, we're going to buy some dynamite from the mining store.
Okay.
Don't bring the skull.
Okie doke.
Alright. I'm gonna go upstream.
Give us away.
And I'm gonna look for some beavers.
That's a good idea too. I love that. Are there beavers? There's gotta
Are
be
there beavers?
Roll a.
Roll for beavers.
Yeah, roll for beavers.
Okay.
Roll a beaver check.
You gotta go out there and tell everyone you're the beaver inspector.
No, make him a t-shirt.
The beaver inspector. Oh, I can't wait for that shirt.
It's a survival check.
It's a 18.
18. Okay, yeah. So you go like about half a mile up the river, and you do your animal tracking abilities, and yes, you do indeed find a beaver dam, and there's a little colony of beavers living there.
I cast Animal Friendship. It is takes 1 action to cast it. It is a range of 30 feet. It's a duration of 24 hours.
Congratulations.
And, I will use it as a 2nd level spell, so I can actually cast it on 2 beavers.
Okay.
Beavers.
And they will represent the whole team.
Colony.
Team. And the beaver, they will convince the other beavers to work with each other.
So, as you approach the beaver dam, you do see a handful of beavers, like 12 of them, hanging around the
Oh my
dam.
god, that's a lot.
And then you cast it, and 2 of them seem to.
They're excellent swimmers.
They are.
When they come up and they look real interested in you, they start scurrying around your feet.
Sweet. I cast Speak with Animals, so I can now actually talk to them.
Oh, I think this one's an orc.
Whistle.
I don't know what's up with him though. What's he want, you think?
Hello.
Ah! You speak our language?
Ah, yeah. Or you're speaking mine. I don't really know how the magic works, but either way. We can now understand each other. Isn't
What's
this
magic?
Stuff. It makes me be able to do some stuff.
It's sunshine.
It's really cool.
It's in the skies. It's
I'll
in the
tell
air
you more
around you.
later. We only got 10 minutes.
Oh, that sounds swell.
Yeah. So good. You know that big bridge? And I
Oh, the human dam.
right, the one that lets all the water under it though.
Yes.
Let's make it not let water go under it. Can we
You
bring
want
it?
us to build a dam?
We want to take the bridge and destroy it, and then it'll block all the water from flowing. Yeah, your favorite,
An
right?
instant dam?
Insta dam.
That sounds great.
That's a good
Yeah.
angle.
It's really good.
That sounds great.
It's really good.
How can we do that?
Okay, so we're gonna get this stuff, and we gotta put it all around the bottom of the dam, and then get really far away. And then my friend is gonna use magic, I'll tell you later, and it's gonna cause it to go boom, and then the bridge will turn into a dam.
Oh, it's gonna look like sticks, but they're not sticks.
Yeah, and you can't eat them. They're not made of wood.
How are we supposed to
No. Yeah.
slap them with our tails?
Yeah, if you can, get some mud, build a nice sticky resin or something around the bottom.
Oh, we can do that. Yeah.
Cool. And then just stick the
Beaver resin.
dynamite straight onto it without, don't chew through it. It's gotta be.
Don't chew it.
Don't chew it.
Where do we get the sticks?
We'll bring them to you.
You'll bring the
Can
sticks
you-
to us?
Meet us under the bridge just after sundown tonight.
The humanoid dam.
The the crappy dam that the humans
It's terrible craftsmanship.
terrible. We're gonna fix it.
That sounds great.
Amazing. Super excited to work with you. Oh my gosh. It's the first time I've worked with beavers.
They start slapping their tails together.
Cute.
I high five the tails. Yeah.
All right, we'll get everybody together and we'll meet you down by the human dam.
Awesome. I love this plan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all dive into the river and they start going
Amazing. I
downstream.
run back into town and I go, guess what, guys?
All right. As this is happening, we'll cut to you guys at the store now.
Alright.
Where are you with them, or?
I'm outside getting a lay of the land, is what my job was assigned to me. I'll greet Harlan. So I'll just he'll be telling me about the beaver plan. So I guess it's gonna be Nikki in the beavers.
Nikki and the Beavers.
If I'm still doing it, probably. Yeah, you guys.
All right, so you guys walk into the mining shop.
I've got a costume. You don't need one.
You don't have a costume. It's just your hat. Magically, it makes you look different.
Same difference. I've got a disguise. You don't need one. And we need maybe 20 pounds of dynamite. Does that sound right?
In a plunger.
20 pounds of dynamite? Is that what you just said?
Maybe stick. Hey, just general knowledge. Does anyone here know anything about explosives? And how much you might need to take a bridge down?
I don't know. Does
I don't want to
Anthony know?
underprepare. Let's chat.
I would say that
20
probably
seconds to respond.
a couple sticks of dynamite would be enough to take out any of those supports on the bridge.
5 pounds.
I would say
Let's go by
sticks.
sticks.
let's go by sticks, not by pounds.
Let's go with like 6
A desk
sticks.
of dynamite.
How many
Let's make a Trojan horse out of dynamite.
how many structures are there?
All right, so there are 3 supports on either side of the bridge. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
So
Underneath. And then there are anchors on either side of the bridge securing it to the land.
12 sticks of dynamite.
12 sticks of dynamite. Room for error or getting wet. 20 sticks of dynamite.
Okay, let's do 20. All right.
Do you think that's enough? Or do you think we should have more?
Let's go.
What
2.
kind
Do
of a
they sell
check
them by
can
the
you do?
dozen?
Why don't you
You
talk
get
to
a
the
deal?
shopkeeper?
Don't talk to me. I'm not there.
All right. All right. Couple.
What? What am I supposed to say to him? Hey, if you were to blow up a bridge, how many sticks of dynamite would you need to do that?
Don't tell them that.
Okay, what would you like me to tell him?
Just
Say
ask
that we're
what
mining.
they sell them by.
Huh?
Ask what kind of bundles they sell them in here. Just pretend you bought dynamite
Okay.
other places.
How do you sell your dynamite?
So you enter the store, and
Walk into the store.
you walk in the store, and there's a guy behind the counter facing away from you doing something. And it's Powder Pete.
Oh, gee.
Thank God you're in disguise.
He recognizes you.
Yeah. Hey, how's it going? Remember me?
You get the hell out of this shop right now before I shoot you where you stand, preacher.
Sir,
All right, fine.
don't,
And I walk out.
Use your minor voice.
He's just like, yeah.
don't shoot him.
Who are you?
I am just a humble miner. I would like to buy some dynamite.
Well, that there kobold cost me my entire livelihood.
Well, I'm sure sorry that happened to you.
Roll a deception check with advantage, please.
Yeah, because
Did you just leave?
He told me to go.
Okay.
you just abandoned
I
me.
obliged.
Get an
Oh
eyelash.
God, this is terrible. 10.
He sees something. He knows something's weird about you. What do you want? What do you want here? What do you want that preacher? You with that preacher?
My apologies. I thought he could help carry some stuff for me and make some money, but he can't. I guess you scared him off, and I will have to spend all my money here.
And I put my head through the door and I go, for the record, I wasn't scared. Just for the record. And then I walk back out.
Unreliable. Could I give you some money for some munitions to do some mining?
What kind of munitions for mining?
You sell dynamite in maybe packs of 5 or 15?
Yeah, I could sell you some dynamite if I was so inclined.
Excellent.
How much do you need?
I will take 2 dozen full sticks.
What the hell do you need that much dynamite for?
Oh no, I've got a long project planned. I'd also like a good length of fuse.
Roll another deception check.
Not good.
No, without advantage.
Oh, they're both 12s, so doesn't matter. Oh, 13.
I don't like this at all. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to get out.
Oh, Powder Pete. Take my hat off.
Pulls his gun.
Listen, I've got $50. I've got $50 for you if you sell me some dynamite at the normal price.
I'm not selling you shit. You and your friends screwed up everything for us.
$100.
You and your friends destroyed my livelihood.
$500. 500 American dollars cash. Sorry. $500 cash. I will give it to you right now for this dynamite.
Like I said, the customer's always right. Holsters his gun. Roll me a persuasion check.
Okay, it's not. I don't have any.
With advantage, because you're offering a lot of money.
I don't want to bring a lot of money. Okay, yeah, that's a 19.
Alright, you're good. He's like, alright, how much do you need?
I will take three dozen sticks, please, for $500 and 50 feet of 100 feet.
3 dozen sticks for $500?
How much does it cost?
Considering what kind of shit y'all get into, I don't know if I'm gonna sell it to you for $500. $500 is the price to get me to sell you dynamite.
I'll pay the normal price for it. Just pay it.
$800.
Sold to the handsome gentleman with munitions.
Did I see any of this go down?
You hear it. I mean, how far did you go? Because you said you poked your head back in, then you like...
Right out the door.
Yeah, you saw it going down. Did you want to intervene, or...?
Can I?
No, I'm
May
doing
I?
it. I got it done.
Okay, then no, I don't.
I've got this handled now. Whoa.
Okay, I could have saved the 800. Do your thing.
It's just, yeah.
You abandoned me.
Alright, so he packages up your dynamite, takes your money, and he's got them ready to go. He's like, alright, how are you transporting it?
The kobold will help me with that.
You're gonna carry crates of dynamite, this much dynamite, through the street?
Oh, can I come back through the back and pick it up on the other side of the shop? Nibbles? Nibbles? Can you go rent a cart and meet me around back?
Sure. I'll go do that. Is there a place around here that has a cart?
There's plenty of places like that, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna go wrangle up my, my horse is not gonna be able to do that.
You got a mule.
Yeah. Is he gonna be able to pull a cart?
Cart, yeah.
Yeah. With dynamite in it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, problem
Alright, Churro the burro, he can do
else.
anything.
Alright, so I get all that together.
He's strong.
All right. I'll meet him out back of the store.
Alright, renting a cart will probably cost you...
Did you hear how much money I had to offer him?
let's
I heard
say
the number 800.
$10 for an hour.
I started at 50 and at 500 I got to do a persuasion.
What happened to your minor disguise?
I took it off. That
All right.
recognized nipples. Oh shit. I
So,
failed 2 persuasion checks. Just 2 deception checks. I failed both.
Churro the burro comes pulling up with Nibbles driving the cart.
Perfect.
Powder Pete he has left the dynamite out back. He's not. The door is shut. He is not.
I've got dynamite. I've got fuse. I've got plunger.
I inspect the dynamite.
Smart.
Roll an investigation check.
Just trash.
It's 10.
Dynamite seems intact. It's not wet. Not old looking. It looks like it's intact.
Okay.
I've got my plunger and my fuse.
Yep. Yeah, he got a spool of fuse with it.
Excellent.
Now we just have to wait until sundown.
Alright. I will Can I get this to a nondescript location? Can I?
Where would you like to take it?
What are my options?
The only place that you guys could have privacy would be like a room at the inn.
Well, don't we want to get it kind of set up? I know we don't have express permission because this is like a secret undercover job, but can't we like disguise the dynamite and like pull it up over here somewhere so when it's nighttime we're not like pulling a cart full of dynamite through the street?
Let's just pull some tree branches in the cart on top of it to disguise it.
We're transporting tree branches. I meant like a tarp.
The bag
Yes, a tarp. We don't have one.
I think I do.
For sure.
Don't I?
I don't know, do you?
Is that this character? Maybe you do. I have a little bag of sand.
Perfect.
Pocket sand.
Yeah, so let's do it.
All right.
I don't think I do. Cartographer.
Great. Well, you've surveyed the land successfully. You didn't even have to roll. You know where all the
Nicholas,
elevations are.
Roll me a perception check, please.
Oh, my best skill. That'll be a straight 3.
You were very distracted by all the soldier ladies walking around, and you don't really pay attention too much to the. You've been awakened during your time out of your hometown now, so you're kind of fixated now.
You're a bit of a hoe. What he's trying to say.
All manner of lady.
Yeah, so you don't really get much out of it. This is the information you have.
All right.
All right. Let's get a top. I can't believe you abandoned me.
He came back.
I tried to help. You just said you didn't want it.
I was after I already finished. I failed 2 charisma checks.
All right, where are you guys taking the dynamite?
Oh, where is? Did we get a top?
Where are our horses stabled? Maybe we can go.
You guys put them in a stable.
Let's go to the stables. We'll go put them in the horse packs and carefully wrap them gently into their saddlebags.
Great idea.
Question: what route are these beavers going to take to drop the sticks off?
They're going to carefully swim them across.
Yeah, they're gonna swim and pat
Did that
them.
get the sticks wet?
They're gonna keep their little heads above water, and I'm gonna be leading the charge probably. I don't know. We haven't discussed
They're at
it
the
yet.
bridge waiting for you right now.
Can
by the way.
you
Oh, well, fuck it. Let's go straight to the bridge.
can you attempt to like calm the water
Oh, because it is rushing pretty quickly. Is that something you can do?
instead of a whirlpool? Can you manipulate the water in the
This
opposite
is so
way?
funny. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah.
That would be sublime.
Well, then
Okey-dokey.
we can have you and the beavers go do the thing.
Me and the beavers will go.
The beavers can make it the pillars muddy and sticky, and then you can stick the dynamite on there, and we'll run some fuse back onto shore
I've got
and
enough
far,
to
far
do
away.
2 per cleat.
Mm-hmm.
2?
2 sticks per cleat.
Got it.
Or 3, or yeah, 2 per pillar, and then 1 for each of the
Got it.
attachments.
Did we want to get the men off the bridge, or do we not care?
Here's what. If we hit the fuse in the middle first and the ones on the side later, it gives them time to
We are not experts
Clear out.
at this. I don't know if we can
Do you have an
make that
addition?
happen.
No.
Oh, okay.
I'm just moving something.
So I will say, you're gonna be on. Well, you're already controlling the beavers, but I'm assuming like you're their coach or something.
Yeah, we're just buddies.
So me and the beavers are gonna go in the water. We're gonna plant the dynamite. We've got this part covered. Someone's got to be on the other side to detonate the dynamite. Please wait till we are clear. And someone could maybe help distracting or scaring people off the bridge. Maybe with like a minor illusion or a major illusion. I don't know.
Mage hand.
mage hand. It won't.
And go up and smack one of them in the face.
Just a giant finger going.
Just make a really good smelling pie on either side.
How do we get our horses across the river?
I was also going to ask that question because our journey is supposed to go over here. And if we blow up this
Guess
bridge...
what else my spell can do besides destroy the bridge? It can actually part the water. Isn't that crazy?
Yes.
That would have been super useful before I went and got those beavers. But maybe a little obvious, because I feel like maybe the people on the bridge would have noticed that. I don't know, it's hard to tell.
Yeah, they would
They would notice that, yeah.
river parting.
Yeah.
So we gotta go upstream a little.
Especially when I go through it with a staff and I
Yeah.
do this.
Which I would make you do.
Yeah.
That's the components for the spell.
So,
Obviously.
okay. So,
This staff you will do my wonder. Sorry.
I'm just... Okay, I'm assuming... Do you want to use that as part of the bridge blowing up plan, or do you want to save that for after we blow up the bridge? Because you said that it would maybe alert everybody if we part the
No, I
same.
think her concern was that once we blow the bridge up, we can't get across the river.
Okay, that's just what I was asking. I was like, is that
Right?
is the Moses spell for crossing afterwards?
I was thinking we could
Yeah,
go
yeah, yeah.
Okay.
upriver a little bit after dark and get the horses to the other side and then set the bomb off.
I just have a very simple question. I think we're
Yes.
getting distracted. Parting the sea spell. Are you
Yeah.
planning to use that in the blowing up the bridge part?
No.
Or after? After?
After.
Got it.
Yes, yes.
That's all I was asking. Got it.
Cool.
I think Jackie is suggesting crossing the horses before you blow the bridge
Okay.
up, though.
I just
Not
wanted-
during.
I just want to get the timing right. I just didn't want to steamroll anyone.
Either before or after, not during.
Well, then you guys can be on that because I don't have that spell.
Okay.
Okay, so
I'm good
Also,
with
keep in
horses.
mind, I can cast this spell 300 feet away.
Holy cow.
Oh, good.
Yeah, it's a good spell.
Neat.
So 300 feet away, so I don't have to be anywhere near any of this to cast it.
I can take the horses upriver unless you need me to handle dynamite, but I think I did my best by overpaying for it.
So why do we want to be on the other side of this river?
We have to get
We
through
have to get the train.
because we're on we have to get to the train over here.
Oh, the train's on the other side of this bridge?
Yeah.
yeah, you have to change to another mode of transportation. You actually said you were going to take a boat, but I guess you're doing train now.
What? Sure.
Last time we discussed this, you guys said you were going to take a boat to
You have a map?
Nolan's Gate.
Oh, yeah.
So, fuck this bridge.
Well, you have to go. You can't go from
Over
Mesa
here.
Colossus to Nolan's Gate. You have to cross into the Solo Solaris Imperium to get any mode of transportation further.
Nice.
Including boat.
Yes,
Okay.
including a boat.
Okay.
Unless you
We're here.
want to sail across the entire Gulf.
Could we?
You could. It'll take longer.
Eat grouper every day.
Oh, I'm down. I'm so down.
Sorry.
It was really funny.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So
Red snapper.
we are here, and we gotta cross that river, and then we can take a boat or a train or however we want to do it. If we're tired of trains, we can do boats.
Whatever's cheaper and
Yeah.
has fewer pirates.
Whatever.
Table talk. I had prepared a boat stuff. So
Oh.
if you don't use the boat, I'm gonna be upset. I'm just kidding. You do whatever you want. I'm just
Wild
kidding.
West boat shootout? Sick.
We're going from westerns to southerns now. It's gonna be ferry boats and
I was gonna
alligators.
say, is it gonna be a ferry boat?
Yeah,
The
Does
wheel?
that alligator play the trumpet and sings?
I've got
absolutely.
I've got several ship names in this notebook already.
That's not what we're doing right now, but all right.
Fuck them beavers. What are the ship
I
names?
got ship names.
Okay, so you guys are getting the horses across, and whatever other that sounds like a sick spell. So whatever else you want to do with it.
What are the specifics of this spell?
I'm glad you asked. It's a 300-foot cast, 100 feet wide, 20 feet tall. You can make it do many things. I can stop the flow of water. I can reverse the flow of water. I can create a giant wave. And I can create a whirlpool that does 2d8 damage every turn for 10 minutes.
I feel like we could just cast whirlpool.
Hey! Right? That's crazy. Me and you are like. So that's what it could do. It's concentration for 10 minutes, so I'd have to concentrate, but I'm 300 feet away. No one's going to link me doing whatever I'm doing 300 feet away to whatever's happening at that bridge.
Yeah.
So I could use it to part the water. I could use it to reverse the water's flow. I could stop the water's flow completely. And waves. Big 20-foot waves, but they can only go up to 20 feet. That's why I didn't even suggest that.
Yeah.
I mean, they could maybe take the supports out. 20-foot waves is kind of fucking huge, but I mean, I don't think it's big enough to take out stone.
Pool. I don't know. I don't know if there's any way for them to stop you doing that. If they have some kind of other magic to make it not do.
Well, we already bought the dynamite. Let's just do the thing. I don't think we have any other
Very
use.
expensive.
We don't have any other use for the dynamite, right? So, well, I mean, we could throw it at people.
Yeah.
That shit
The
usually works
whirlpool could
pretty
be our
good.
backup plan. All right.
Okay. We need to get the horses across. You can use stop water after. We have to check on Ace.
Oh crap! We gotta go get our friend.
Yeah, so we can't cross it right now. We have to blow up the bridge, right, with dynamite. Not be seen doing it. Not draw any suspicion, which I don't know. And hide for the whole day in order to get Ace out and then cross the river with him. Unless we just want to leave him here.
Let's go ask him.
I don't want to leave him there because also Alvin is there, so we should communicate with him a little bit.
Oh, yeah, Alvin. Forgot all about it.
Yeah, we have call him on his sending stone.
No, we'll just go over
We
there.
don't have sending stones.
Nuts.
So what do you guys want to do?
Well, it's time to blow up this bridge. The beavers are waiting. I think we're gonna have to stay on this side.
We don't want to leave the beavers waiting.
That's fine.
We can tie the dynamite to them.
He's talking
With
about blowing
rope.
up
To the beavers?
Yeah.
Well, let's not blow up the beavers.
Okay, alright, fine.
Someone has to stick
No one ever wants
the
to do any of my
fuse
ideas.
into the dynamite.
Yeah.
And then the beavers carry out the dynamite with the little fuse in it.
Well, I thought you were gonna transport the dynamite. The beavers are just making the poles sticky.
Oh, good. Good.
So I communicate with the beavers. I say, go make all of the poles real sticky.
Wait, are you going back to the bridge now?
Well, not all the way to the bridge, just
Okay.
upstream of the bridge.
To clarify where everybody is, you guys are still sitting outside of the mining supply store. You haven't decided where to take the dynamite yet. You are standing near the bridge, checking out the honeys, and then Harlan comes sprinting up to you and says,
We're gonna put all of the dynamite into the horses' saddlebags and then bring it down to the river far enough upstream that it'll be pretty inconspicuous. We can just make it look like we're bringing the horses to drink water from the river, right? Cool.
Yeah,
That's a normal
okay.
thing.
I think that sounds good.
Amazing. And then I'm gonna have my beavers make the bridge pole. Beavers? The little
Alright.
aquatic guys with the big flappy tails and the
I've
teeth.
seen them.
Yep.
Okay.
I have a few beaver friends now. Anyways, they're gonna make the poles, the pillars under the bridge. They're gonna make them real sticky, and then you, with your water swimming skills,
Yeah, I can swim.
go swim up and stick some dynamite onto the sticky parts. Tonight, when it's dark and nobody can see you doing that, and then we will skedaddle.
It's a shame. Alvin has invisibility.
Nuts. What does he?
yes.
Can he
Why is
come
he
here and cast invisibility on us?
Alvin is at your disposal in this still.
Okay, I don't think we need to worry about the beavers being conspicuous. They're just beavers. No one's going to be looking at them. I can swim underwater, but the dynamite would get wet. So do we have
Alvin will
an...
make you invisible.
Cool. I have 2 hands.
Yeah.
Do we have like a box or bag so I'm not just holding 2 sticks of dynamite and swimming back and forth?
Yeah, I think they're in boxes.
Maybe some
They're
of
in
the...
crates.
I know the beavers are on sticking duty, but can some of them just hold a stick in their mouth?
Sure.
And then I'll just grab them.
They were instructed not to chew it.
Roll me a animal handling check.
This can only go well.
Guidance.
Great, man. Oh my god. Okay. Alrighty. Hold on.
Biggies!
It's a very slippery dice. Okay, sorry. shit.
Nice.
8?
8. Do it with advantage because this is for animal behavior.
14.
Okay. You, Harlan, are aware of the fact that beavers can make waterproof seals using their ability to create resin paste.
We waterproof all the dynamite.
Will that work? Can they make me a little box?
Waterproof a little box.
A little.
There you go. Waterproof the crates,
Instead of individuals.
which are made of wood.
I thought they were going to make me
We're getting
a
it.
small dam.
A portable dam.
All right. I'm gonna take a crate of dynamite out there. I should be invisible,
Are you doing this now?
or I can go underwater.
No, it's,
might- is it
it's
happening?
daylight, and we have to check on Ace first.
Yeah. Well, obviously we have to check on Ace first.
Is it daylight now?
Yeah, it's still daylight.
Okay.
You guys arrived at noon.
Okay.
It's like 3 p.m. maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
We've done so
All right, so we're pushing this mule cart with a tarp over it of who knows what somewhere.
To meet the horses, because your guys are you're gonna lead the horses to drink from upriver
Yes. And horses can carry stuff.
in their saddlebags.
Yes.
Yeah.
How is Ace doing?
He is stable and he is recovering. He's going to be okay.
Okay.
So that's where he's at. He is awake if you'd like to go in and see him.
Yes.
I guess
Okay.
I have to stay with the dynamite.
You go. Are you with me?
Am I with you?
You don't have to.
I mean, if you want to go see him, I've been sitting with him the whole time. I can watch the dynamite, which apparently we have. Why?
I'll tell you.
I'll text you.
Okay. You know what? Not gonna ask any questions.
That's a pretty good impression.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Get invisible while you're there.
Well, we're gonna meet him at the stable.
He's just going to sit outside with the dynamite while you guys are seeing Ace. That's all.
Oh, okay. So we're just talking Ace right now.
All right.
If you guys want to. I mean, I thought that's what you were doing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hello, Ace.
Hey guys.
How are you feeling?
Oh, like Swiss cheese.
That's what I said.
Harlan gets it.
Yeah. So many holes. So sorry.
Yeah,
Little
yeah.
guy. You're so small. And you got shot so many times.
I think I'm like 20% more holes than I was before.
Just literally. Yeah.
Yeah.
But maybe you'll lose a couple pounds. You know?
Are you saying I'm fat?
You
Not
look
anymore.
great. You looked great before. You look great now.
Yeah.
I'm
Oh, I
so glad you made it through this.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. Thanks for pulling me back from the brink there.
Sure. Thanks for not dying.
I do what I can.
For sure. Do you want to leave tonight or tomorrow?
Well,
How do you?
Great question.
I was going to talk to y'all about that actually.
Okay.
I saw the flags.
I don't know if I can go with y'all.
You gonna stay in this shit?
No, I was thinking about heading home actually.
Oh, to
Why?
Redemption.
No, to home.
Where's home?
There's a little gnome colony up in the foothills of the Divide on the eastern side. I was gonna head up that way, I think.
What's it called?
What?
The gnome colony.
Oh, it's just called Foothill, actually.
Oh.
It's,
Halflings and gnomes, they like to use a lot of hills and feet in their naming of things, you know.
Is it all just hills and feet? That sounds awful.
I
But
mean,
it smells like feet all the time.
I think it's mostly hill, and it's at the foot of the hill.
it's quite lovely,
It's a
actually.
hill that looks like a foot.
How do
or
you
it's
spell
a
gnome?
bunch of feet.
Well,
so
with the
many
G.
feet. So many feet. It looks like a hill. Harlan's real confused.
Yeah.
Well, I think we'll be sad to see you go, but it's probably a good
We'll love to watch you
plan.
leave.
Yeah.
That too.
I just think that this,
Juicy.
I haven't tried the adventuring part of this thing before. I'm mostly just duels and things like that. This is a bit much.
You've done a great job so far.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself with that. And if you go back home to your gnome colony, you can tell them about all your huge adventures. And they'll probably be really excited.
Well, I was planning on telling mostly about y'all. You're truly the most impressive group I've ever been part of. And
Right.
I appreciate the time you've allowed me to tag along with y'all.
It's been nice having you.
I consider you all my friends, and I hope you consider me the same. And if you ever need any help in the future, you can call me. And I'll, Ace Luckfoot. You know he's good for it.
We can count on you.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll visit sometime.
Luckfoot. Foothills.
Thanks, Ace.
Like I said, there's a theme. Yeah.
Ah.
Did you not know my last name?
A foothill. Oh, I gotta see this place. I guess I'll visit sometime.
Once we finish with the marsh thing,
Yeah.
we'll go say
Just
hi.
see the foothill. Yep.
Sure. Yeah, you're welcome anytime.
Giant foot or many feet. I don't know.
And we'll bring you several stories of our further adventures.
Yeah, I want to hear about your mom. I hope she's doing all right.
Ah, thanks. I
Yeah.
really appreciate it.
And Nibbles, I hope you find God.
I found God.
What are you doing then?
I'm like doing something with weapons or something. I don't know. I'm gathering up magical artifacts to like stop an incursion of darkness. Hero stuff.
No, what, helping Holland get to his mother.
That's what y'all are doing. I got my own thing going
He's
on.
got his own.
Are you not
Yeah.
involved in a...
I got a side quest and everything.
Sweet.
He's along for the ride.
Well, good luck with that.
The fate of the world depends on it, so I appreciate that.
Totes.
I have a vested interest in that, I suppose, then.
Yeah.
Helping people.
Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy your feet. Hills.
Thank you, Harlan. I will truly miss our conversation. And I really mean that.
Yeah, we had a lot of those.
Take,
One.
There sure were a lot of words.
take care, Ace.
I wish I had
You
something
too.
to give him. All I have is a pen,
Yeah. Yeah.
block of
I'll
incense.
take your pocket watch.
Okay.
It's got that eyeball in it.
I don't know if it's still there.
No, I'm just kidding. He doesn't want your watch.
Me checking. Get out of there!
I didn't even see the time.
Shaking it out.
Was he...
I grab a random snack from the bar cart that I've had in my pocket for days, probably, and I hand it to him.
Was
Oh,
he
thank you, Harlan.
Was he in our group photo?
Yeah.
Aww.
That's cute.
I give him the photo.
Yeah.
Oh, you want... I tell you what. I'm gonna find one of them photog what's-his. I'm gonna get copies of it made, and I'll send y'all one.
Oh, I'll
In
just.
redemption.
I've drawn them already. I've drawn several copies.
Thank you.
We're all good.
We can have.
Send that to me, too.
You got it. I pull one out. It's terrible.
Alright. This is great.
You got it.
Never stop drawing.
Alright. Well,
You got it.
good luck, everyone.
You too.
Thanks.
Hopefully we'll see you soon.
Likewise. Adios.
Adios. And we leave the hospital.
And go meet up with Alvin.
I'm
Yes.
fine.
Wait, can I pay Ace's hospital bill?
Yes.
I feel that'd be like, and you're paying for it.
Bye.
Bye.
What was his hospital bill? And can I
$100.
haggle it down?
$100. You guys had mostly treated his wounds. They were mostly just doing aftercare stuff at this point.
Okay.
Haggle your medical bills down.
You can.
He's such a little guy. He didn't need that much blood.
I was gonna say, he's not that big, and we got all the bullets out.
He only needs half a bed.
Alvin
Give
can't
half
do
to another
invisibility
gnome.
anymore.
What?
Alvin can't do invisibility anymore. His wand broke.
Oh.
Dang it.
I will
How
simply
about that?
swim deeper.
Hey, just be like.
It's 60 feet
really
deep. That waterproof
Can I
box
get a blue
floating.
jacket? It's for. I'm serious. Camouflage. They're gonna see the white.
Do you know where my hat of disguise?
Just be naked in there. Naked.
I don't think that's very dignified.
You swim with your clothes on?
I was planning on it.
Hat of
Yikes.
disguise.
Can I keep the hat on while I'm swimming?
Sure.
Why not?
All right. I was just.
Yeah.
All right.
It's got a strap.
If you want it to have a strap, it can have a strap.
There you go. See? It turns into a swim cap.
Another beaver.
No, you have to.
Do it! A giant beaver!
You can change your visual appearance and your outfit. You cannot turn into a beaver with a hat of
All
disguise.
black. All black.
She looks like a beaver and wearing a beaver costume.
Not-
obviously.
It looks like the beavers from the night from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe.
Jess said. That's what Jess said. I love you so much.
Giant beaver.
I love those guys.
Can I just get a darker pair of clothing?
If you want to do that, yeah, you can use the hat of disguise as we just described to get a
Okay.
black set of clothing, or you can go buy a new set of clothes if you want to.
All
It's up
right.
to
You
you.
can put on the beavers.
No, too conspicuous.
All right. Well, somehow I'm wearing black clothes.
Are you going to buy clothes because you're going to get charged money for that, or are you going to use the hat of
I'm gonna
disguise?
borrow your hat of disguise.
Okay, it's free.
Okay,
I'm going to get it all wet anyway.
it'll be fine. It's magic.
In my clothes.
Say what?
I said in my clothes will just be all wet.
Right.
That's fine. I'll take my jacket off. I'll put it with the horses.
All right. So you guys are gonna place the dynamite. I'm going to stay with the horses while the beavers unload the dynamite into the crates and get it downriver. Nibbles is going to be near the bridge to still the water.
No, I shouldn't be anywhere near.
He doesn't need to be near it at all.
All right, you stay with me with the horses to still the water while they place the dynamite.
Where do you want to be?
I'd like to be somewhere hidden, somewhere in the town, like top of like a tower, water tower, top of a building.
Somewhere
It's
300
like a
feet
s-
away.
Yeah, like a saloon roof or something like that, where I could pretend I'm up there drinking.
Well, you remember where the Santa Aquas is, right?
Right across from the bridge. Ah.
Okay.
Perfect.
Nice.
What's Alvin doing?
You haven't even told him the plan yet.
Alvin,
Fill him in.
here's our plan. Do you love it?
It's the best plan.
Or do you love it?
Why are we doing this?
Because you started a gunfight in the middle of the street in the last town we went to.
Yeah.
No problem. It's fine.
And
We're
then you
over it.
also did the thing on the train where we shot a whole bunch of holes in the train.
I wasn't even there yet. Marlene shot him.
Well, if they're going to take my bullets, they're going to take yours too.
And she shot him by proxy. I mean, let's be honest.
He shot at me first.
She shot him for you.
Anyways, we did a lot of shooting around a bunch of civilians that were real unhappy about it.
Someone
out of trouble.
chewed us up.
I'm still confused. How
Same.
does shooting at people in the town and on the train translate to us blowing up a bridge?
So we gotta blow the bridge up because some guy said that we gotta do that, and then he's gonna do a little 3-card shuffle, and all of a sudden all of our sins will be absolved.
Okay. That makes sense.
And
Great.
we can't get caught, or else, or whatever.
Yet again.
It's a secret. If we get caught by them, the people who have contracted us, they don't know nothing. The conversation never happened.
Right.
We'll be thrown in jail or killed, or both.
Yep.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time I've done something like that, so. Alright.
And I got some beavers.
Wonderful.
Yeah. Several beavers, like 13 beavers.
It's pretty great. Baker's dozen
Right.
of beavers.
So what do you want me to do?
What do we want Alvin to do?
Are we clearing the bridge of people before we blow it up? How?
Ideally, we haven't thought of it yet.
I think what you ought to do is maybe take care of that wand situation. You got that wand erectile dysfunction thing going on. You might want to get that taken care of here in town. And you know.
It's not my wand. I don't have magic anymore.
I don't know the difference.
Functionally, it's the same thing. He just
The
doesn't
wand
have
wasn't
magic.
the source of his magic. It was the conduit.
So you can't just get another one?
No.
I don't have magic anymore.
It'll just be a stick.
Like
So-
I can't.
So
I
like
can't tap into magic anymore.
So like you're just like a really bad fighter then.
No, he's a pretty good fighter
He's
now.
an excellent gunfighter.
I'd be happy to show you.
Oh yeah,
Like
yeah.
that.
Okay, I get.
He did do so much damage last session. It made me sick.
We will explain this later.
So how are we clearing the bridge?
We don't know yet.
We'd love your input.
Well, that general said that there's some sort of a battle about the bridge every so often, right?
Yeah.
Maybe we use that to our advantage somehow. Maybe we start one.
But then wouldn't that make them fight on the bridge?
Yeah, maybe.
So
All right. I think that if the explosions start in the middle, the people on the ends will exit and won't kill anyone.
maybe if I just
How
like
slow do you think dynamite works?
I've got a question.
I've seen the Muppet movie.
How many people can Gust push away?
You only push people 10 feet though.
15, but yeah,
Okay.
15.
It's not nothing.
Also, they
but
can resist it. Also, it's only one target at a time.
No, it's 10 feet wide.
Oh,
so
okay.
if they're standing in it 10 feet, but yeah, it's not going to be effective for what you want to do because it's only 15 feet that they can be pushed.
Yeah, you're
maybe
right.
we just like I could use longbow to attack the center of the bridge and maybe scare them off the bridge just before we detonate it.
The soldiers, I think they'll go to the violence.
You know,
Give me
make
the
everybody
hat.
clear
I'll
the
dress up
bridge.
like a hot lady
A
and
whirlpool.
lure them away.
You can do a whirlpool.
Boys.
Mhm.
See?
He says he can do a whirlpool to, like, what, shake the bridge?
Amongst other things, yeah. Yeah.
Will that get the dynamite wet?
Hmm?
Will that get the dynamite wet, though?
Yeah,
Once
probably.
it's in
Yeah.
place?
Yeah.
That doesn't really work then.
All right.
How about, I mean, we could climb up and put the dynamite really close up to the base of the bridge. I don't know if that will.
How good are your climbing skills? Because that's up
I
to you.
have-
Also, the beavers, like sticky stuff, is only going to be like just above the water level.
The beavers can't climb.
Not stone.
They are beavers.
I'm imagining big stonework, not like smooth.
Yeah, that's correct.
We don't have to rely on climbing. I'm just trying to work with the whirlpool.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the whirlpool's cool.
It is cool.
Alright, so you guys want to get the beavers to put the dynamite high enough to where you could do your whirlpool thing to shake the bridge to get the soldiers to leave it, and then detonate the dynamite.
Yes,
Sure.
that's ideal. That's what we want to do. What do we have to roll?
What kind of checks do you think I would have to roll? What kind of checks do you think I would have to roll? Athletics?
Yes.
Got a 4 in that. That's not the worst, right?
That's good.
What if I roll a 1? I fall back in the water.
Yeah.
Try again. The crate is floating in the water. It's waterproofed.
Alright, so what is your first step here? What do you guys want to do first?
Beavers.
Horses by the water.
Wait till nightfall.
Okay.
Okay, horses.
Sorry, you're just like, okay.
It's nightfall.
It's my fault. Horses are by the water because they're drinking water. That's our disguise.
They're just
That's our cover
having a
story.
sip.
Then you're gonna load up the beavers with dynamite, and also me.
Well, no.
I'll just be under the bridge.
You can just grab the dynamite and the beavers will go off and make the areas
Yeah.
sticky. So
Yeah,
we stick.
okay.
Right.
We'll
They're
tell
already
them,
doing that.
Do that as high as possible, right? And
Yeah.
then
You are
get
stilling the
some
water.
But yes, and you're
To
still
make
in the
it
water,
easy
please.
for everyone to swim around.
Okie doke.
You just make it so it's a gentle current.
All right.
Okay.
Go do that.
So, you guys hang out in the saloon, and then night falls.
With Alvin.
Huh?
With Alvin.
Yes, with Alvin. And night falls. And what's your first order of business?
Getting dynamite to under the bridge.
Okay. Well, how are you doing it?
You just explained it.
I know. Tell me what you want to do, and I will tell you what to roll for it.
I want to. Do the beavers have to roll?
No.
Just
the
side
beavers
question.
are
Side question.
the beavers are doing a separate thing.
Okay.
So-
We take the horses to the water.
Yeah.
Okay.
The horses have dynamite in their saddlebags. We take them down to the river and act like we're nonchalantly letting the horses drink.
Okay.
And there's a crate
Who-
over there
Who
somewhere.
is doing that? Who's going with the horses to do that?
I'm walking down with the horses, so
Me and
I can meet
Harlan.
with the beavers.
Okay. So you two,
Yes.
where are you?
I'm in the water already.
All right. I need you to make a couple of stealth checks to get into the water without being seen.
Just
With
waving.
the dark disguise on, so maybe
Yeah,
with
you're gonna do it with
advantage.
advantage.
Okay. What am I adding it to?
Stealth.
Thanks. 18.
Pretty good.
All right. So you go a couple yards up the river, and you disrobe of your nice jacket and your hat, and you put on Marlene's hat of disguise, and you.
My fit's just the same, but it's black now.
Sure. Yeah. It's like the second skin on the fighting game.
Yeah. The B player.
Yeah. So yeah, you have a black version of your outfit now, and you dive in the water, and you're gonna make your way up the river. You're following the current, so it's pretty easy. Roll me an athletics check.
16.
All right. So you
Excellent.
as you approach the bridge, you do see the beavers like kind of scurrying around and making the supports all sticky. Harlan, you and Marlene are gonna have to roll deception checks as you're approaching the bridge.
We're not approaching the bridge. We're just approaching the water.
Water, but you have a bunch of dynamite and you're trying to act nonchalant.
What about animal handling? Can't we do animal handling?
If you would like to do animal handling to handle
Instead
the
of-
horses, yes, but you have to conceal the fact that you guys are carrying explosives to the river.
All right, I've got 14.
Ho ho, 22, baby.
That is sufficient. So
My deception is very low.
Harlan honestly forgets why they're doing this, and he seems very normal.
Yeah. This is just happening.
We're literally just taking the horses for water, guys. I don't know what you're so nervous
Why are
about.
you sweating?
Oh, we're doing. Oh, okay. Shh. And then you guys get there.
Oh, remember how we're blowing up the bridge?
So, in the last fading light of the evening, you guys make it down to the edge of the river, and the horses do start to drink water because they're horses and that's what they want to do. And you now have the dynamite in the saddlebags at the river's edge, right on the edge of the map, right there.
Okay.
All right, Nicholas.
I forgot which one.
As you're swimming, you see them on the side of the river with the horses as you're going down the river. So where are you headed?
I'm approaching the horses, and I'm just going to barely peek my head. And we have a signal that we definitely discussed earlier.
Yes.
Sure.
I'm going to do, yeah. Do the little signal.
In the water.
I told you I peeked my head out.
As you're trying to do the gestures.
I peeked my head out.
That's fine.
He's an excellent swimmer.
Yeah.
He can absolutely do that.
All right. Who has dark vision?
Me.
You and you. Okay, so you guys can see each other clearly. You're not
Not me.
there. You're on the roof of the saloon,
I
right?
know, I'm just saying I have it.
He does have it.
Yes.
From the roof.
What's your range on dark vision?
Like 60 feet, right?
You can't quite see the edge of the river then.
It'd be so cool if you could see that far, though. Special eyes.
Who has that elf?
It's not.
What do your elf eyes see?
What?
The bridge isn't lit.
The bridge itself is lit, but you guys are in the dark. Like, you
We're off
specifically are
in the
down
dark.
here
We're
because it's dark.
intentionally in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
So
you
you're
can
just gonna
see
have
me.
to trust that they're there.
Sure.
So you guys see each other, give each other the signal. Now what?
we passed the giant crate of
Oh, it's not
dynamite.
maybe not giant. Don't say giant.
Just regular
Just
size
Just
crate.
a regular,
Crate?
easy for me to
The
carry
crate,
size
the crate
crate.
is about the size of the crate that's under the desk. Here.
Yeah. The crate.
That's perfect. We can fit
Just
several
this
sticks of
big.
dynamite in there,
20
Yeah.
sticks
and then I can carry it
up on side. Yeah.
inconspicuously.
Are you going to have the beavers
catch.
waterproof it
Yes,
first?
Yes.
the beavers have
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
waterproofed the
I
crate.
thought that was like
We
in
talked
the-
about that.
No, you haven't talked to them. You just now came to the river. They were just
Oh.
going to do the.
because you said that they were doing that.
No, they were
Doing
sticky.
the-
They were making the
making
pillars
the
sticky,
thing
like you
sticky?
told them initially.
Okay, and they waterproofed the crate. Yeah.
Are you going to cast Speak with Animals again to tell them to do that?
Sure.
Okay.
I thought it lasted for an hour.
Speak with
Or 24 hours.
That's
Does it?
animal friendship.
Animal friendship lasts for 24 hours. I
Yeah,
have
you're
to
good on that front.
cast Speak with Animals again,
Okay.
which lasts for 10 minutes.
Well, hey there!
Well, hello again.
We got all these pillars all sticking up for you.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
One last final task.
Sure.
So that we can get our boomsticks up under the bridge.
Boomsticks.
Yeah.
All right.
So, I don't want them to get wet because then they don't work anymore. Can you
Oh.
waterproof this case for me that we're gonna put the boomsticks in, so that we can have my awesome aquatic friend take it over to the
You want me to dam your box for you?
Can you dam my box?
Sure.
Yeah.
All right, sure. We can take care of that.
Nice.
Honey, come on. And then his wife beaver comes over.
Beaver wife.
Your wife
A beautiful beaver wife.
And they start slapping it with their tails to.
to really pat it and make it real.
They cover all the
So
seams.
cute.
Yeah, add a few sticks and stuff.
All right, there you go. It's all waterproof for you like a dam.
Looks so good.
Oh shucks.
You guys are the best beavers I've ever met.
Well, thank you. We try. We do our best.
Amazing.
You're the nicest hork we've ever met.
Thanks. Half hork.
Half hork. Well, you're the nicest one of those too. We don't even know what that means. We're beavers. We're pretty limited in what we know about.
Well, all I can say is stay away from people. Don't trust anybody.
I mean, we
Except
already
for
pretty
you.
much do that anyway.
Yeah, it's a good idea.
They're not very friendly. They make us into hats.
I've seen that. I'm sorry.
I forgot about those.
Yeah.
Ignore my rabbit fur vest.
Oh,
What? Huh?
It's not beaver.
It's not beaver.
we have lots of rabbit friends, though.
They died of natural
They died of
causes.
natural causes. You're
Right.
honoring them.
Old
Yes.
age.
You guys
Correct.
can't speak with animals.
I'm just standing there watching you guys squeeze together.
You're getting the vibe of what's happening.
Yeah.
I'm in the water.
All right, let's
They're
move this
fine.
along.
You've got
Move this
animal
along.
friendship. They're fine.
All right,
Yeah, they love me.
Let's
go.
Regardless. Love you guys.
get the dynamite up.
Thank you so much.
Love you too.
Get
9:53.
far
I need to
away
blow
from the
this
bridge
bridge up
now.
tonight.
Pretty please.
Sure,
All
sure.
your buddies.
Should we go back to our dam?
Is it at least 300 feet away?
Yes, but about a couple hundred yards up the
Perfect.
river there.
Crazy that they know
Amazing.
that.
Yeah. They know
A couple
the,
hundred logs up the.
There you go.
Bye.
They start waving their tails at you.
I watched them swim by.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
See ya.
Bye-bye.
I have the crate.
Yep.
The beavers have delivered the crate.
Yes. They. You now have the crate.
Awesome. Okay, I swim toward the bridge.
All right, make me an athletics check, please.
9.
Water's very still.
The water should be still.
Did you do your thing?
He did.
Okay. So what's the water like right now?
It's still.
Completely still?
Mhm.
All right.
That's suspicious.
With advantage, because it's an aquatic.
I'll let you roll with advantage.
On a health. And it's nighttime, so any
Yeah.
like hiding and stealth, I feel like, until I get to the lights. Okay, that's better.
Yeah, that's good.
16.
16 athletics? All right. Now roll me a stealth check. With advantage, because you are darkened yourself with a combination of disguise.
That was worse. Stealth. 13.
Okay. So you float the box ahead of you, and you just kind of like push the box, push the box, push the box, until you get up to the first support. And now you are at the support, and you are pretty sure that you have gone undetected.
Okay. Are we still doing the whirlpool plan?
If this plan backfires, then yes, we will.
Then that means I would have to put the dynamite higher up.
Yeah, the beavers put the sticky stuff as
Yeah.
high up as they
Okay.
could.
They have sticked up the entire...
The whole way.
Yeah,
Got it.
You're good.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and start placing dynamite.
All right, make me a climbing check.
Should have just made the dynamite sticky.
What was it?
Athletics.
13.
All right, you're fine. You climb that. It's sticky, so you're like, and you got it like in a little pouch or something, and you stick the dynamite up there.
All right.
All right, roll me 6 more of those checks
Oh my god.
for the sake of brevity.
3 more.
That's so scary. You want me to roll them all at once?
No, you roll them one at a time.
I hate doing it all at once because then it's just like, oh.
Yeah, no, roll one at a time.
18.
Good.
19.
Good.
13.
Good.
13 again.
Okay.
7.
Roll me a stealth check.
8.
Oh, okay. So you are sticking all the dynamite, and you finally are climbing up that last pole. You're starting to get a little bit winded. You finally get up to the top, and then you a little too high, and you miss, and the dynamite plummets down and splashes into the water really loudly. And you hear someone up on top of the bridge. What the hell was that? And you hear footsteps on the bridge. You are out of view, so
Yeah.
But you can hear people milling about on the bridge above you now, looking for the source of the splash.
The water's very still, so it shouldn't really be moving.
No, it's dark also.
What are you?
I'm just telling you what's happening.
Okay.
What are you gonna do in response to this?
I'm gonna wait it out.
Okay, cool. So as you are waiting, a few moments later, you guys see the commotion on the bridge. Like, so they're gathering around. They're bringing like lanterns over and stuff.
Okay. Oh, lanterns?
Yeah,
Okay.
they're bringing lanterns over to look around now.
What
And
side?
The side where he is.
Which?
I imagine I'm over here.
The enemy side.
Sorry. Yes. So I imagine you went blah 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 blah.
So I'm on this one.
You're on this
Oh, I'm
side.
on the last one.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is where they're gathering around.
All right.
I would probably notice this with the
You do.
super awesome vision that I have.
You do.
And
Nibbles, you
I
can
would-
even see because they got lanterns and torches and stuff. You can see there's something being noticed on the bridge. So
But I'm 300 feet away.
correct. I'm just letting you know what you can see. So are you guys gonna do anything, or are you just gonna?
Push
Yes.
them away.
I'm gonna
Wash
do
them down the
something.
river if they're getting off the river.
If I do that,
Mm.
number one, I have to be told because I don't know when to do it.
Yeah.
Number two, he's still on one of the supports.
Yeah.
So it's not whirlpool time. And you don't want to do something too crazy magical because it's going to alert them to some shit is going on.
They're gonna see the dynamite on the underside of the bridge. We gotta get them away from there and blow this
Wondering
mofo.
how they can see it, because how can they see underneath unless it's lower down? I assumed the dynamite was pretty high up, right underneath the bridge.
Because they're going around to check the water with lanterns and stuff.
Yeah, that's the implication. They are gathering to search for the
Okay.
source of the splash. So.
So the stick of dynamite, that probably sank?
Is there
No.
is there a rock
So,
around?
Look, they can come around here
Yeah.
and start looking at the underside of the bridge
Oh.
Yeah.
I
with
thought
rope
they were...
lanterns.
They are gathering up here currently, and they are looking for what the source of the sound was. They probably will send someone down to look.
I'm looking for a large rock. Do I see a large rock?
Sure.
Okay. I hand it to Harlan and I say, throw this rock towards the bridge, and then I'm going to pretend to punch you. All right? And then you shout that you've been hurt.
Okay. Should I scream like a lady?
No,
Oh.
just regular grumble. Okay?
Alright.
All right. Throw it now.
Okay, I throw it as hard as I can at the bridge.
Athletics check.
Oh, I hate bridges!
Can I use my tomahawk stats?
No.
It's not an attack.
It's an improvised weapon. You're not proficient
It's just
with it.
lobbing a rock.
I have proven
He did a lot of rock
stuff.
skipping when he was a child.
No, it's strength. It's athletics check.
13.
13 total. All right, so you're throwing it at the bridge.
Yep.
All right, so you haul off and you throw this rock, and it collides with the bridge real loud.
Did not want to collide with the bridge.
You said throw it at the bridge, and he
Towards the
Harlan
bridge.
said, "I'm throwing it at the bridge."
Towards the bridge. This is
He
terrible.
said he's
Then I
throwing
go,
it at the
And I just actually punch him.
Make an attack roll. Unarmed strike.
16.
What's your armor class?
Not 16.
Not 16.
Good. I get hit.
Oh, so roll your damage.
I do 4
You do
damage.
4 damage.
Amazing. Okay. That's
So
fine.
you're now
Yeah.
shouting and throwing rocks and punching.
I can't believe you've done this to us. I trusted you, and you let someone steal from us. I can't believe it. I'm never bringing you with us on another expedition again.
I can't tell if you're serious or not.
Just roll with it.
I'm not gonna make you roll persuasion check on this because you literally don't know what's happening.
I thought you said you were going to pretend.
You see the guys come over here, and they're kind of like looking down, like, "Hey, what's going on down there?"
Just a private business scuffle. Sorry.
Well, take it somewhere else.
Yes, sir.
Now, get out.
My apologies. We
Make us.
No.
Okay, don't.
What the hell did you just say to me?
I
Say nothing. Hey, sorry. All right, goodbye. We leave.
While that commotion and noise was happening, I am placing more dynamite.
Okay.
I have cover of sound because they're
Yeah.
screaming.
Yeah, you don't have to roll a stealth check for that.
I successfully did a distraction one time in a game. It's awesome.
All right. You have successfully placed the dynamite while they were distracted. Congratulations.
Okay. Are we meeting back? Where am I meeting you guys? Back at
Upstream.
Upstream?
Yeah.
I'm gonna meet where the horses were.
Right. Where we have your
All right.
jacket.
So as you slowly climb down the support and are like hopping from support to support above the water line, trying to like get to the edge underneath the bridge, so you can just like kind of like mosey on over. As you drop onto the land, make me a perception check.
That's my worst stat. And I always roll bad.
I know, always.
It is without fail. Why am I doing that?
What is it?
I thought I was getting into the water.
What is
Anyway,
it?
it's a 7.
All right. So everything seems perfectly fine. So you
Ignorance is bliss.
you hop back into the water and you kind of swim back over to the edge and you climb out and you're like looking behind you at the bridge to make sure no one has seen you, and then you turn around and does a 17 hit you?
Nuts.
Yeah, just barely.
Okay,
Why
so
can't you roll like I do?
you turn around and you see a tall, broad-shouldered Tauren standing before you, and they go and punch you in the face.
It's just like Mr.
Make a
X all over
Constitution
again.
saving throw.
No.
What am I on the Constitution? That is 18.
It's pretty good.
Do we see this?
No.
No, you
We're
left.
having a fake fight.
You fall unconscious.
An 18?
Yes. And that's where we're gonna end for tonight.
No.
Nuts.
What will
We
happen?
lost our elf.
What is going on? Who has attacked Nicholas? Will we find out? Hopefully. Join us next time for Dice Riot Roleplay for another episode of Goblins and Gunsmoke. Hope the bridge heist goes well. It's not a heist, it's a detonation. Terrorism? I don't know! Good night, everybody.